Okay, we're back. We're back. The stream fell down. The stream died. The stream didn't die. We're back. And thanks for being here. Appreciate you. And sorry for the I don't know. I don't know what that was.
Broken streams. Take this broken stream.
Make it fly again. Oh my Lord. Yeah, the Rumble Studio is a lot of fun sometimes, but then it's also a lot of garbage. And it does not help that people don't seem to know what's going on. Hey, but I have news about Rumble, actually. Would you like to see something that just got restored today? Anybody interested in seeing a video on Rumble that was taken down? I didn't even know about. And guess what? I got it back. All right, let's see. So Lisa Lee is out there telling everybody who will listen that she got a video of mine taken down off of Rumble. And she's very proud of herself for that. Why can't I see a normal screen on Rumble? This is weird now. I'm trying to get over to my channel. Go to my channel. Yes, there it is. All right, now let's share this page. All right. So I asked Lisa the other day, what video are you talking about? Show me the video that you say got taken down off Rumble. So she finally shares the thing with the thumbnail. And I go and I look, and sure enough, it's not on my channel. So I contact Rumble. I have a talk with them. And let's see. Let's see. Where did it go? It's up here. There it is. Right there. The Anti-Hales Puar Spin Team Machine. Let's see if it plays. Oh, yeah, it does. Look, it's back. That's going to play an ad. It's back. So, Lisa, kiss my ass. But Rumble looked into it and said, oh, geez, we made a mistake. That shouldn't have been taken down. So, she has not been able to get anything taken off of Rumble. That was a lie. Well, all right, I'll give it to her that she somehow managed to get it taken off Rumble for a short period of time. It is now back, and that's where it will remain. It will not be taken down again. So she can try, but it won't be. So
it's
good
funny,
luck.
They were last night, so apparently they're very butthurt over the mess with Gabe, which I find interesting. So apparently they are trying to hide that from all of these people that they have raised money from.
Oh, yeah. They are trying to hide it. They're trying to hide it big time. But hey, folks, while we are just getting reset up here, because everything is kind of, herky-jerky, whirly-swirly while I get everything reset up, don't forget that super tips are a thing, and super tips are really fun. And you can go and try them out right now at supertip.gg/Megan Fox to support the show. By the way, I just want you guys to know, too, don't forget that when Lisa does things like copyrights my streams and gets them taken down, or files a privacy complaint against TugStream and gets it taken down, we lose the ad revenue on those streams. And so she's literally pickpocketing us. That's what she's doing.
Which is a problem for her, too.
Yeah, she's pickpocketing us. So we appreciate the cheddar. If you have it to send, because both of us now have lost videos this month because of Lisa Lee and her ridiculous inability to take criticism on the internet. So, funny enough, I've got her transcript from the show that she did last night, and then she quick threw it behind a paywall. And we will be going over that transcript tonight. And if you try to strike this channel again, Lisa, you will lose again. And believe me, you're going to lose the other one too. We are allowed to read your words. We're allowed to play your words, frankly. But I'm going to be commenting on them. period. You don't get to do something publicly, put something out in public, and then throw it behind a paywall and pretend like nobody's allowed to know what was said. You put it out in public. It doesn't matter if it was for 1 second or 1 hour or 1 day or 1 year. It's public from that moment on. That's why everybody says the internet never forgets. If you put it out there, somebody's going to grab it, and then we get to discuss it. Period. We get to discuss it. You know, she made a claim last night that was really something. I couldn't believe it. It's real. I don't even know if we'll get to it tonight because it's really way far down in the transcript, but she made a claim that we're trying to, that she's not the one copywriting, or she said something like that. Like, we are copywriting her channel. We're trying to get her. I'm like, is she kidding? We've
Actually,
never hit her
you know what?
anything.
No, hey, you know what? You want to start playing a game? What you've forgotten here? And I did talk to my MCN today. You know, I spent most of the day busy. You know, I was dealing with Dr. BS, which I'll talk more about tomorrow. I think I'll know more tomorrow. But yeah, so I talked to them, and when I was running things by them, I want to know a few things. First of all, I want to know about people that repeatedly misuse copyright and privacy complaints. I want to know if they can get something done, because they might be able to. Beyond that, I was sitting around and I was reminded, you know, as I sat there with the doctor, about someone talking about beheading Jeremy Hills, leaving people in a roadside ditch with button men and more. All those clips are out there. Perhaps they need to go over in a compilation to YouTube, pointing out each video. You know, that's perfectly not something that I would typically do. But if somebody wants to try to silence and then wants to try to strike down freaking channels, hey man, that is a two-way street. And I may have a conversation with YouTube. I may sit down with those folks, and I may see if I can talk to a YouTube rep, and actually not some person that, you know, that you just write into, but somebody that actually has a little bit of oomph, and see.
You want to see something funny?
Hmm.
Olap has weighed in again. Olap said, just heard a clip of that law cow rage pig Lisa from Two Leaves in a Pod talking.
I told you, a rage pig. See, I've been saying that. I've been calling her a rage pig.
That's exactly what she is.
She is. She's a rage pig.
She's a rage pig. Talking down to someone and saying that them speaking out about her was just them trying to make themselves relevant, which is hilarious coming from her. The only reason she herself has any relevance is because she got involved in legal shit that was none of her damn business, all to get a payout and content for her dying channel. Other than that, all she has going for her is being the deadbeat friend of a guy who, unlike her, has actually accomplished something in life and who clearly just feels sorry for her and lets her feel important. Point being, Lisa, who the F are you to be talking down to anyone? Your lack of self-awareness is astounding. Get a grip. Hashtag Barb Jr. Swamp groupie. Pipe down drama queen.
Well, wait till she finds out about all the fun stuff Robbie does to go after channels.
Yeah, I don't know if she knows about Robbie so much, but you know, a lot of them were like, I don't know, they were part of that get swamped thing.
Yeah.
You know, one rage pig at a time. We'll get to Robbie. And you know, truly, Robbie, what's going on with him and his wife in the sheriff's department is a real problem. A real problem.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah, it is. So I personally think that this transcript is one of the funniest. So what they're doing is, so Gabe, of course, got caught, and Gabe is Lisa's dumbass husband, who is part of the show. He participates in the show constantly. He participated in the fence building. He was supposed to help with the barn dog grift, right? He's a part of the show.
Yeah, well, he's part of the fundraising. That's even, like you just said, it's even more than the show. You know, he takes part in the fundraising. He has been a vital part of it, although he is getting harder and harder to understand some days.
Yeah, he's getting harder and harder to understand because he's getting more lit every day. You know, something I wanted to pull something up actually before we get into it. So what I really want to talk about is how her spin on Gabe getting busted with cocaine in his system again. That would be, I think, the third time.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
third
it's
time.
3 times.
It is 3 times.
And this is, and again, these people raised a bunch of money for projects that did not get done, did not get finished. That's a problem. That's a big problem, because if the projects that they raised all this money for, and I'm talking $100,000, maybe more, the projects didn't get done, the memorial bench didn't get done, the barn dominium didn't get done, but Gabe he's got money to blow up his nose. It's kind of amazing. And this is a thing. This is interesting. Yeah, guys, if you could spread the word that there is no Rumble tonight, I would appreciate that, because Rumble shit the bed and there's nothing I can do about it. I would like to, but I can't do anything about it. All right. Shara, though, in her video last night, she put up some documents that were really interesting. So before we get to the spin on Gabe, I want to read the email that was sent by LMNOP to was it the sheriff? Yeah, to Brett Beecham. Oh, this is unbelievable.
Wasn't that amazing, by the way?
And this is why, by the way, this is why Brett Beecham has told her, or, the message got sent to her, she's not allowed to speak to him anymore, because Shara asked for it and got it in a FOIA. So he doesn't want to speak to her anymore because he knows people are watching. That's the only reason, by the way. He'd still be talking to her if we weren't watching. But look at this. Subject: Lisa Lee Weeks and Hales info from Lynette Preston to Brett Beecham. Now, he's the Levy County head of whatever. He's the sheriff, right? Or not the sheriff. He's the next guy in charge.
The undersheriff.
The undersheriff. Thank you. Good morning. I've heard something about Lisa and her husband that kind of goes with what they did to me by keeping donations and saying it's because we didn't have a permit, which is...
What? She contacted the police about her? No way. No way did she contact about Lisa and bad deeds. No way. Oh, sorry.
She really did?
That's weird.
I know you've been saying it, but I love how she can't spell Levy County either. It's always Levi County. She spells it Levi instead.
They wish you would be leave my county is what they wish you would say.
And of course, it's got Lynette's terrific grammar, and by terrific I mean horrific. It's because we don't have a permit, which is a light. She means a lie, which is a lie. We met her in September. She started taking donations, and at Christmas time, donations came in like crazy for the barn dominium, our house, and our permit. We begged her, please get your framer out. You keep saying you're going to frame our house. Frame it. And then we gave our plans to one man she sent. He brought them back and said he wasn't going to do it again. We waited and waited and waited. I spoke to Levi County. She said she spoke to Levi County. She lied. She never did. All of this is evidence. All of it is proof. Supposedly, her husband Gabe is on parole for doing the same thing to many people during hurricanes.
So
his name is Gabriel Weeks.
Wait a minute. You know that information that she was talking about yours truly passing on to her? And she didn't understand why, and she never used it? It sounds like she did pass that on. Huh. Should have passed the documents on too, Lynette.
Yeah, you should have passed on the she probably got, distracted and didn't do it. His name is Gabriel Weeks. I have a document that's been sent to me, and I will forward it to you. I have to dig it up quick, but it sounds to me like they've done this to many people, but in different forms. And I would like to let your deputy that's helping us know. What deputy that's helping them?
Yeah, exactly. The deputy that's helping them. Huh. Maybe that's something to find out about. See, when I saw this too, I thought, I told you they've been plotting behind that. They bragged about it, and And Lynette bragged about it. That, you know who else this vindicates? Tina. Tina said they had been sitting behind the scenes
That's right.
plotting with a cop that
Yep.
they had in fact even met with so according to Lynette, they even met with a detective. I would have to go back and ask Tina. I cannot remember the detective's name. But yes, they were meeting with groups of people and they were all doing their best. They were brainstorming on something that they could cause Jeremy Hales a problem with.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting. The deputy that's helping us. Would you let your deputy that's helping us know that I will have that statement ready within the next couple days? I didn't know exactly what she wanted, but now I do, and I'm writing it out. Thank you, and I'll send you that document. Sincerely, Michelle Preston. Now, hats off to Shara, by the way. Shara,
yes,
amazing job getting this, finding this. This is amazing that you found it because now we have proof. Lynette has been out there. Elemental P has been out there saying she didn't call the police about Lisa. She didn't do that. She never believed any of that. Well, here it is. Here it is. She did. She absolutely went to the police about Lisa. I just want to read this sentence again because this is really great. I love this part. Supposedly, her husband Gabe is on parole for doing the same thing to many people during hurricanes. His name is Gabriel Weeks. Yes, and Gabriel Weeks just got himself busted with cocaine in his system again for the third time. And the spinning that is you know what the story is, Tug? You know what Lisa's decided the story is?
What's that?
He was so drunk, he doesn't remember doing cocaine. He might have done it. He might have, but he doesn't remember it. And he was too wasted. And he's hanging out with a bad crowd, you know? He's just he fell in with a bad crowd. And they often
fell in with a bad crowd, you said?
They often shove his face into a giant pile of cocaine while he's blackout drunk.
Yeah, I hear he gets a contact high, from all those all those bagels that are flying around.
Listen, I've had my fair share of experience with the illicit substances, and I can tell you right now that if you're drunk and you do a little cocaine, you're gonna know you did it. And then you wake up and you're like, oh boy, everything's great now again. Yeah, and I can drink some more and I can do more of this.
Yeah.
Like the idea that he's so drunk, he has no idea he's doing cocaine. That's not how cocaine works.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's not how it works.
It's not how cocaine works. I hate that I have to educate you people about this, but this is the educational portion of the show. That isn't how cocaine works. Okay. It's something you would definitely remember it. It actually makes you a little sharper. So come on now. This is just unreal. Oh, here's the other thing she got mad at me for saying there's a warrant for his arrest. Okay, fine. They are asking for a warrant. They're asking, his probation officer is asking for a warrant. He's got, now a judge has to issue the warrant. So we can get Nick over here for the cocaine talk. No, do not get him started. No one needs that. The judge will have to, sign a warrant, but that's what's being recommended by his probation officer. The idea that he won't get one, that they won't, maybe they won't. Florida is a shithole. Okay, let's just admit it. Florida law enforcement is a joke, it seems like. They don't do anything to anybody there. They don't stop your neighbors from stalking you. They don't stop John Cook from saying he's going to pew you in the face and feed you to alligators. They don't stop Lynette from saying John's going to hire his jail friends to take out Hales. They don't even stop them from trying to put GPS trackers on your truck to follow you back to your house in Ohio. It's weird there in Florida. They don't give a shit. They let Lisa Lee set her neighbor up for all kinds of charges. They don't care. They don't care in Florida. So would I be surprised if the judge takes a look at the probation officer's recommendation and is just like, 3 times, it's fine. So the guy likes a little cocaine. Like, I mean, they don't give a shit. Let's be honest. Should he be arrested? Yes. Will he be? Probably. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to go out on that limb. But we'll see. Oh, but Lisa thinks, by the way, that he is going to get out of this. That's what she thinks. Lisa thinks that Gabe's going to get out of this. He's going to get off probation, lickety split any day now. All right, let's get to should we get to the transcript? Because the transcript is funny.
Yeah, so it's weird. She's admitting that, hey, he probably did this, but that's not a problem. That's strange.
Yeah.
You know, that's an indictment too. She actually bragged not just that Sumter County wouldn't do anything about it, but that they were all laughing because apparently, and I'm thinking it's Lynette Preston, contacted the probation officer, and according to them, they all had a good laugh about somebody contacting. Yeah, isn't that weird? So Lynette, I get the feeling that Lynette not only contacted the police, I get the feeling that, there was, let's just say there were some interesting discussions that I heard about, and I get the very distinct impression that she went to Gabe's probation officer. And then they said, apparently the probation officer must have told Gabe, and they all had a fine laugh about it.
What?
Yeah, that's what they were talking about. They also they all sat around. I mean, so they talked about it one night. The only way they would have known about it is if the probation officer told them. And they had a fine laugh about it, and nothing happened. So
oh, sure, okay.
Yeah. So isn't that interesting? So you have the elderly lady that is supposed to have gotten money, obviously contacted the police, but on top of that, looked like contacted the probation officer who is in charge of making sure, amongst other things, that you are not going out and doing the same bullshit that you did before. And instead of doing anything, they just sat around and had a ha, that's fun. Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Fuck
that
Florida,
did not
man.
happen.
No, something happened. I'm telling you, like, you tell me when there's a conversation between a person and a probation officer, and these people, they find out about it and nothing happens. There's no follow-up whatsoever, and they're laughing about it on stream. You tell me what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds like you got some major problems in Florida. And the major problem is that people can scam the elderly with impunity.
Yep. And the cops don't care. Cops will literally not look into it. I just got another email from Rumble Legal that I think I should read out loud.
Okay.
Because this is pretty interesting. I had asked for some more clarification on why it was taken down in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I was told. The stream did not violate any policy.
Huh.
Interesting.
So it didn't violate any policy?
It didn't violate any policy, but they took it down. They're
weird.
not willing to tell me why.
I'm sure that they got mass mailed, and people just get tired of dealing with these folks. So they give them their way sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, let me show off, since we're all here, let me show off this little friend that I found today. Check him out. Ain't he cute? Look at him.
Oh, he is cute. Hold on.
I'm playing with him right now. He's like rolling all over my hands.
Oh, you still have him?
Yeah, I've got him right now. I'm playing with him.
Did you find out what kind of snake it was?
He's a little, I believe he's an albino corn snake. He's a corn snake, but I believe they consider that coloring. I believe that is considered albino corn snake. Yeah, but he's not, that's not a wild snake.
Are you keeping it?
Fuck yes, I'm keeping it. That's amazing. He's a baby. And if I put him out, he'll die because something, a predator, a bird or something will eat him.
Where did you find it?
I found him outside.
Just out in your yard?
Just out in the garden. When I pulled up, I saw something really bright. I was like, hey, what's that? I caught it, and my kids are looking at me like, what in the hell is wrong with you, Dad? Because every time I'm just like, hey, that's cool. I'm going to go pick it up.
Oh, he is really cute, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it is pretty. Look at the markings on it. It's cool looking.
And they are friendly.
Again, I do not want one, though.
I can tell.
Please do not send me one.
They are very docile, though. I mean, it's just sitting here like warming, basking on my hand. But
what do you feed a corn snake? Do you know? Same
stuff? Well, you'll try to feed him probably well, no, you start him out. I mean, he's really small, so you try to.
He's really little. So what would you feed him?
Try to start him out with a tiny mouse, like a frozen baby, little bitty one. And then if you can't eat that, then you go to crickets. But
crickets.
Yep, crickets. Look at him though, ain't he nice?
Yeah, I used to have frogs, and I really liked having frogs, and we used to feed them crickets all the time. Yeah. And that was actually kind of fun. I got them for my husband for a present because he had these 2 little frogs when he was a kid that he remembered very fondly. Mm-hmm. So I bought him a couple of cool little toads. I guess they were toads. They were so cute though. We had them for many years. Their names were Heidi and Gimli. They were very cute.
I can't believe I caught this little guy though. He's pretty.
I know. What a find.
But he must be looks poisonous. No, they're not poisonous. It's marked like that to throw off predators and try to make them think it's poison. But unfortunately, it's so bright, things will eat it because they think, really bright. But that's why it's marked like that. It's supposed to trick. But I don't know if an albino corn snake is. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. It's a corn snake, but I don't know if it's. I believe that's considered. I think that's an albino corn snake. But yeah. Anyway, I thought that was cute.
It's super cute. I love it. All right, are you guys ready for this transcript? It is so funny. It is so funny.
It's like you're picking up snakes and keeping them. Like I'm keeping that.
Now listen, folks. If she strikes my channel
over a transcript,
oh yeah, she's gonna try and do it. She will.
I mean,
she thinks that the transcripts belong to her too.
What an idiot. I mean, what an absolute ass clown. Then get on suing,
Yeah, get on with it already.
If you think you own all of that. I mean, again, we've gone over the fact that, it's amazing, again, that they can quote a case in which the case that they quote, how much of the video that they used of Matt Haas's, how much they used? They used 60% of his video, by the way.
Oh, yeah. I heard you talking about that.
Yeah, so I was going through the decision on it, and it's got the actual numbers set out, but 60%. And what's interesting is the Denham's decision uses, they talk about it using the vast majority of it. So of a documentary, the vast majority, and that's still fair use. So they think that even though the video itself is utilized for criticism and commentary, that somehow transcripts they don't include. But interestingly, they did concede that anything that is posted, like, this is funny, anything that's posted like a community post or whatever, when I use those, they said Tug uses them and they are fair use. So a community post is somehow fair use, but a video isn't. Isn't that weird?
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't know what they're talking about. Shizzy is rating the stream. Thank you, Shizzy, for I guess rating the stream as you stream over me. Yeah, that went over like a lead balloon, Shiz. Thanks. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. What time is it? Anyway, the stream was so late today. Who the hell cares?
I cried.
I couldn't even get my own stream going. So,
he cried earlier today with me. I talked to him this morning, and he was like, "Oh, that Megan, she's gonna beat me up."
I heard him. I heard that part. Yeah. I heard that part. He's very scared I'm gonna beat him up. And I will. He's very short, you know. He's very short. I feel like I might be able to pick him up and throw him. And
That would be
like
awesome. He has this little helmet on.
midget bowling, you know, like I
Yeah.
could just roll him down at some pins, maybe. He's very little, is from what I hear. So I'm not really worried. I think I can handle it. All right, here we go. So she starts out, she's talking about Michelle, about Lynette LMNOP's live stream. She says, and I went in there and I was told that she was live and people were saying to her. So I went in there. Oh, and by the way, this woman has such a marble mouth that AI cannot figure out what she's saying. Some of it is going to sound absolutely ridiculous because it's not 100% accurate, but you can figure out for the most part. And I was like, leave her alone. Stop harassing her. Stop harassing her, you know? But I didn't know she went back on live again until a little bit later, and I wasn't able to go back in there because I was already doing yeah. They were totally harassing her, questioning her. Megan Fox is in there being a total questioning her. A total what? She probably said a total bitch.
Yeah.
Questioning
Sometimes
her.
the transcript will knock off a few words like that too.
Yeah. Questioning her like she's sitting there. And you know the Peggy Sue got married thing? What does that mean? What's the Peggy Sue got married thing that has to do with questioning people? Anybody? I've seen that movie. I don't get the reference. I don't really remember the movie, though. It was a long time ago. Well, I think if I can remember that girl's name, just like questioning her, definitely. Yeah, I was asking her questions. I'm a journalist. Hi, Fleesa. My name's Megan Fox. I'm a journalist. I ask questions for a living. What do you do? What do
You were also told this strange thing, Megan. Hey, when did your jewels start working?
Oh, they started. Yeah, they are working. Isn't that fun? I had
Yeah,
them.
that's
I
cool.
turned them on a couple. I don't know, like a week ago. I finally got
that's
them
awesome.
on.
Cool.
Yeah, they're working, and I can see them on StreamYard, which is great. Yay! So she goes. They're questioning her. So we just ask you a question, like, okay, you're harassing her, you know. Stop harassing her. She doesn't have to answer your questions. She's not obligated to answer you, you know. And I was like, whatever. But she signed up from the time she signed off from the time I got there. She signed off pretty quickly. But yeah, they were harassing her. How many times is she going to say the same thing? I swear to God, Tug, her entire show is just her repeating the same sentence several times to create 4 paragraphs, and then she moves on to the next sentence that she says again multiple times for 4 more paragraphs.
Yes, that's actually the show over and over and over again. It's it's one of the reasons that you can tell sometimes people get bored and they stop paying attention.
Let's count how many times she used the word harassing in this. Okay, wait. Where's my pencil? I want my pencil. All right. Harassing her to stop harassing her. You know, already doing so, totally harassing her, questioning her, total questioning. Like, okay, you're harassing her, you know. Stop harassing her. She doesn't have to answer your question. She's not obligated to answer, you know. It was like whatever, but they were harassing her. And then Ashley was there, harassed her too. I'm like, are you kidding? I can't believe people listen to this. Honestly, I can't believe people listen to this. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 harassings in, well, there are no sentences. There's no sentence structure to this, so I can't. A paragraph and a half. I mean, yeah, it's just, I don't know how people listen to this. I really don't. So she's complaining about Ashley and of course about me. Okay, now we're going to get to Gabe. They were calling Gabe a cocaine addict. I don't know, Fleesa, he's been busted 3 times and he knows he's being tested.
Yeah. And it's bi-monthly too. So you have an entire month to get it right, you know.
That
It's a
means
whole
that
month off.
He can't take time. He can't take his partying off to pass his test. That means you have a problem.
That's very impressive.
And I realize that addicts don't like to admit they're addicts. But if you get busted 3 times when you're on probation and you know you're being tested, that signals a problem. It really does. And they like to talk about Nick Recato all the time. She likes to, trash Nick. Nick's been on probation since whenever, a year ago, April? He hasn't popped positive once. So he's been on probation. He gets tested sometimes every week. No, he didn't get busted. He missed an appointment because it wasn't on the computer and they got their wires crossed. He never tested positive for anything. He missed an appointment. So they added another day of community service. But he has never tested positive while he was on. If he had, you would know it because they would put him directly in jail. That's the thing. In Minnesota, if you do pop positive, you go right to jail. And he would be, if the deal was, if he got any positive drug tests, he will go directly and serve out the sentence, whatever it was, 3 years, something like that. So, when your liberty is at stake, most people make good decisions and they don't go get wasted when they're on probation and they're being tested. Not Gabe, though. Not Gabe.
Well, also, we're not talking about Gabe just because he popped positive. We're talking about Gabe because he's popping positive while... How's he affording this dance? Oh, it's Friends now. Okay. All right.
Mm-hmm. It's because friends always give you expensive cocaine for free.
Yep.
I've never had friends like that, but in fact, the friends that I know who were into that, everybody's paying their fair share. Nobody's giving their cocaine away. Okay, that does not happen. Stop it. Knock it off. Nobody's giving away cocaine. I like this part. All I can say is y'all stalkers are really delayed. Really delayed. Oh, we're delayed stalkers now. That's interesting.
Delayed stalkers. How's that work?
Yeah, and we're going to get to that because I highlighted it. All right, let's keep going. She complains about me. She says I lied about the Rumble thing. I told people that it was gone, but it's not gone anymore. So it's back. We don't need to talk about that because I already did.
No, actually, you do need to talk about it in the fact that, yeah, Fatty, if you would have just kept your mouth shut and not been like, you might have got away with one.
You would have gotten away with it because I didn't even know which one it was. I had no idea it had been taken down. And when I found out, I got it restored. So there you go. Thanks for letting me know, Felisa. Appreciate that. I have so many live streams that it's a little difficult for me to realize when one is missing. And you know what's funny? You want to read this one, Tug? The highlighted part?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll blow it up here. And you know what's funny? I was looking because they all blame me for striking in. And all these complaints and reporting this false reporting stuff.
I know.
What kind of sentence?
Wait, it gets worse.
What's really funny is I'm not the one it talks about Chili's landscaping.
Tule's.
I'm not the one talks about Tule's landscaping. Let's just say some people don't have the correct information. But anyway, good luck getting them run with that. But anyway,
that's why my question mark is there. I'm like, what?
I like it. It becomes Chili's and Tule's.
Yeah.
Tule's landscape.
Tule's, yeah, Tule's. But what is this? They all blame me for striking? Yeah, because you do.
Yeah, that's exactly what you do, you nasty piece
dumbass.
of shit.
You know that when YouTube sends us the strike report, your name is on it.
Yeah, it tells us who does it.
It tells us you did it.
We also know what it's for. So there are only specific people who can complain about quote unquote privacy violation. Who would complain about, little Gaby's snow trip. Who? Let me see. It'll be you or Gaby Poo, which is probably you.
Is there an Olap sighting in the chat? Yeah, Olap
Yeah,
is
hey,
here.
Olap. By the way, so apparently when Gabe got busted for the old coca, they took down my stream last night. That's right. So talk about those people. Fun time.
They took down Tug's stream. Lisa did. For a false privacy violation because we showed a public record that her husband got busted with cocaine in his system on probation.
While they're fundraising. They're fundraising money. Well, you know, the last time it happened, it's funny when you correspond these dates, a weird thing happens. There were permits that were supposed to actually exist for that Barndo grift. Well, once the permits fall down, let's say, within a few days, Gabe pops positive for
and this time, did you notice? She did that cry stream and the whole thing. She's doing all this stuff. I'm suing Megan Fox and I need coffees. Send me super chats, send me coffees. I'm raising for the legal fees and they're so terrible to me and they're ruining my life. All of that. So they're sending her super chats again, right? She's getting $100 here, 200 memberships there. And all of a sudden, Gabe pops positive again for cocaine. Is that a coincidence?
Oh, that's very strange, isn't it?
It sure seems to coincide with when they get an influx of cash.
There's this weird thing I still do not have any clarification on. So their first goal, even though you look at coffee or Ko-Fi, depending on how somebody would say it, but when you look at that, they have a goal, and the goal says first goal of 2026. Well, they actually had that same header for something else. It was for supposedly a new vehicle. They were raising $5,000 for a new vehicle. They had gotten to about 70-something%. Like I remembered it 73, but again, I don't have a screenshot, so I'm not going to say that's 100%, but it was right there. Well, then they start talking about suing Megan Fox. Suddenly, that money they're talking about, it's going to be used for that. But suddenly that number, even though it's supposed to be the same amount, $5,000, it resets. And it's only in the 20s even now after doing it for a long time. So what happened to the 70% for that? Did it just go ski sloping?
That's a good question. I mean, that is a very good question. Did you know that Olap has a new video? And did you know that Olap is closing in on 10,000 subscribers?
I saw that, yeah.
Chat. We got to help her get there. We got to help her get to the 10,000 because look at what she did for you. Look at what Olap has done for you. Wait until you see this.
Oh, I saw the music. That was so funny.
Did you see the musical?
I did see it, yeah.
This is, since Olap is here, I would like you guys to all get over there and not only click on this video and give it a like and make sure you subscribe because Olap is closing in a very big number on YouTube. It's very significant for a YouTuber, and she's worked really hard, and she's been working at it for a really long time. So get over there and support her. I'll give you a little taste of it.
They've tried to ruin every part of my life. They've taken my content, stolen my work, dragged my name through the mud, including my husband, my family, anybody they can get to. They They tried to destroy me financially, mentally, and even tried to get the roof over my head taken away. They've twisted everything about me into some kind of circus for their own profit and clout, and I can't fight them anymore. The police don't care. I can't afford to sue them. And now more YouTubers who were in here and we greeted all the time are threatening to pile onto it. I've tried to be strong, but I'm exhausted. They win, I'm done. I'm stepping away for my own sanity. This is really hard. Did you really think that I am gonna let a bunch of bullies and thieves chase me off the internet? No fucking way. You have spent 2 years trying to...
So basically, she took the entire speech that she had used in the other video that Lisa copyrighted and she put it to music.
Yep.
Good luck copywriting this. Fat Flea, listen, Fat, you're not going to do it to this one. Olap, it really is great. And I want all of you to get over there and make sure that you watch it, the whole thing, over on Olap's channel. And also subscribe, because she is at 9,140, I think, right now. I mean, she's so close. She's so close. And I'm assuming we're going to see her hit 10,000 real soon. Olap, you're doing a great job over there. So keep it up. You're doing good work. You're doing the Lord's work, and it's hilarious, and we're all enjoying it very much. Very, very much. And I love that you did the musical. I've done a few musicals in my time, but that one really made me laugh. Also, did you see her short? You guys have to see the short she did, because I'm not even sure that Olap knows the lore, but somehow she got it anyway. She got the Lisa, or maybe she does know. Maybe she did know it because she read the cease and desist. That's possible. The cease and desist was pretty funny. Do you remember in the cease and desist where Fleesa was like, you call me walrus?
Yeah. You know what's amazing? At one time, she said that she was going to sue for copyright over some toys that had been made. There's a little loofah-mobile, so it's like a little golf cart. It's got little loofah, like pom-poms attached, and on it there's a character. It's a giant walrus driving it, and she said, "You even stole my likeness." So apparently she is a walrus.
But this is the short that Olap put up the other day, and it's so funny. It said new police body cam footage of Lisa. Look at this. I think isn't that walrus that just destroys everything? I don't know where the volume is. I thought I turned it up, but apparently it's not working. Anyway, but how funny is it that she's got the walrus? God, what's the name of that walrus? It destroys everything. It comes out every 3 years or something and knocks people over.
Hey guys.
Oh, that's an elephant seal? It looks like a walrus. Is his name Carl? It's a swimmer's body. Exactly.
It's a swimmer's body.
Oh, you can hear it? Okay, good. I couldn't, because sometimes that happens when I share a YouTube page for whatever reason. Neil! That's his name. Neil the Seal. Yes. Neil the Seal. So good. All right. Anyway, getting back over to the transcript of the nearly unreadable, unintelligible show that is 2 Fleas and some fraud.
I forgot that I had a cease and desist for a while. I've got to pull that back up.
Oh,
yes, Lisa, I'm opening it again. Check this out.
I know. You know what? Somebody told me you should just open it like 20 times a day just to F with her.
Just butthurt because you actually look through some stuff.
I know. I don't know what she thinks. She thinks I'm terrified of her, and I'm scared, and I like to sit around and scare myself by reading your stupid cease and desist.
2 pigs and a boy.
God.
Here we go.
All right. Oh, are you bringing up your
No,
your
I'm
cease and desist?
downloading it. I'm excited. I forgot all about it. So I really did. So much has gone on. It's bad when I'm like, oh yeah, she did send me one too. I forgot. Holy shit.
So this part though, she says that it's not called Two Lee's Landscaping. So okay, so how else would the probation officer though get the Two Lee's Landscaping? Like he just made that up? Or did Gabe tell him that? You know, Gabe's the one who has to write down where he works. Apparently, he wrote down something like Two Lee's Landscaping. And for her to say that this is not a thing, Fleesa, it's listed as being an entity. And it's under your name. We already saw it.
I just noticed something, Megan.
What?
She sent this thing to an unverified email. That is not me.
Whose email did she send it to?
She sent the cease and desist. Says you remember how Paint Chips guessed at my name? You remember how Paint Chips like mailed a bunch of random stuff? So she's mailed some random person with my name this too. So she just mailed this random person. It's like, you called me the walrus.
Great.
Yep. Isn't that fun? Anyway.
All right. Are you ready for the excuse of how Gabe got cocaine into his system? Because this is fun.
Oh, yeah.
This is fun. About a month or so ago, Gabe's friend took him out for his birthday, and I couldn't go live because I actually ended up having to go get him. Well, it's in reference to that, and it's actually it's not really a bad thing.
What day did he pop positive?
July 7th, something like that. I think.
Right,
or it was either this. I don't know. I don't have the thing in front of me.
I can look. Give me a second.
All right.
You go ahead. I thought it was later than that.
Well, maybe it was. I don't know.
I'm just wondering because, their timeline, if he's going out to eat and he popped positive. Let's see. Okay. It was on 6/20. Okay. All right. Okay.
Listen to this. I love this sentence. No, it's not really a bad thing. But it probably looks bad. Probably looks bad. You think Gabe getting busted for cocaine 3 times, the third time looks bad? Yeah, kind of does. But look at this explanation. Anyway, I'm not going to talk about it because is Gabe going to jail? What I will tell you is that this Megan's a liar because there's no warrant for Gabe, okay? And I saw her post. So she said, there's no warrant for Gabe, all right? Just to make that very clear. Not yet. Not yet. That's so funny. By the way, the court is actually being taken care of, and that's all I'm going to say right now. So watch the docket. Chat, do you think this was all she had to say? Anyone? Do you think this was all she had to say on this topic? I'll wait for the chat.
Oh, sure. Of course. Just one and done. Never repeats conversation. So, yeah.
Yeah. No, do you think she went on to continue talking about this for the rest of the damn show?
Of course. She's not going to talk about it again.
Olaf says she always runs her mouth with no proof. Yes, she does. A lot. Yeah. No, she's not done by any stretch, but she's going to say she's done with this topic at least 20 more times. But by the way, the court's actually being taken care of, and that's all I'm going to say right now. So watch the docket. They can run and fly with whatever they want. My husband's been on probation for something he did not do because he didn't want to have to travel and keep going to court. He took a plea. Who here in the chat? I'm going to do it. You know what? I'm doing a poll. I'm sorry. It's poll time. It's time for a poll. Chat, I have a very important question for you. All right. To avoid a felony, would you drive to court when needed? What's my second? My second option would be, nah, fuck it. fuck it. Take the felony. Fuck it, I'm guilty. Like, what? That's what she's saying. This is the story. Okay, folks. Now you have you have your questions. Would you drive to court when you're supposed to be there to avoid a felony, or just be like, fuck it, it's too inconvenient. I can't get in the car. I can't. This is the Bruce Maskin defense. He's like, people die on the road every day.
A car? What's a car?
It's dangerous for me to get in a car and drive to my CLE classes. How dare you tell me to take them?
Bruce was really entertaining with that.
Really entertaining.
Cars are dangerous.
So far, 10% of you are like, fuck it, I'm guilty.
Well, if it deals
and
with
that number is climbing.
If it's, are we talking about to me, or are we talking about if it's Lisa? I vote she doesn't have to go.
Yeah.
You know, she's totally right. You know, she's a legal scholar. Yeah, after all, she's mistaken for a lawyer all the time.
All the time, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Now
That's
we're at 20%.
Oh.
20% of you are like, fuck it, I'm guilty.
Hey, Olaf, if you haven't seen that one, that's one of my favorites. Yes, this legal scholar tells us that apparently, from what I've gleaned, there was they tried to get somebody else involved, another lawyer, to step in, and this guy essentially, instead of wanting to deal with her, was like, no, you know what, you're really good at this stuff.
That was Michael who told her that.
Yep. So that's where she gleaned that from, when a lawyer didn't want to go with their garbage freaking lawsuit stuff. It was like,
you're really
you
good
could
at
handle
You could
it.
do this all on your own.
Yeah, you could be a lawyer. She's like, people mistake me for a lawyer all the time. Holy God. That is, I mean, they do run a comedy show. They really do.
Who would stink worse in a courtroom, Lisa or Jess Machado? Oh, that's a tough one. We've heard Jess in court. She was pretty bad. We have not heard Lisa in court, though, so I don't know how I could compare the two. But this is a face-off I would like to see. I would like a pro se face-off. I would like to see. All right, let's keep going here. Let's see. He didn't want to travel and keep going to court. He took a plea, and in that plea, he's been on probation for what? Over 2 years? My husband's not really a drinker. And boy, you could have fooled me, because he slurs a lot. And you know, he's also been around people. We all have friends that do different things, and that's all I'm going to say. Oh, okay. So they have friends that are drug users, is what she's saying. And it's funny because, you know what, Tug? I had friends who were drug users too. You know what I didn't do after I stopped doing drugs? I didn't hang out with drug users anymore.
Yeah. You know, especially, well, you know, you're just talking about being somebody who's clean. You're not talking about being somebody who better stay clean or might go to jail. That's a little bit different. You know what I mean? That's even more a reason not to be around
right?
them.
But I mean, even if you're a person, even if you like these people still, but you don't use drugs anymore, you don't party anymore, they're not fun to hang out with. I don't know if you've noticed this, but people who are using are not fun to hang out with if you're not using with them. It's not like hanging out with a bunch of druggies is fun if you're the sober person in the room.
It's not at all.
So the only reason why you're still hanging out with people who are doing this stuff is because you're doing it with them. Like, I've never known any sober person to hang out with people who are doing drugs just because they really like them. Like, I've never seen it. I guess this could be the first time in history, but it isn't, because he popped positive. So definitely not. But we all have friends and that do different things. That's all I'm going to say. But my husband's honest and to his own detriment, you know? Yeah, he does do a lot of self-snitching. And he was very honest. And, you know, now, well, what was he honest about, Lisa? I thought you said he was so drunk he didn't remember doing anything.
Why, if they're so honest, by the way, why aren't they honest to the crowd? You know, about, again, where money comes from, and
right,
you know, all
where
this
are
other
the
stuff.
receipts?
Actually, they lied from the beginning, though. When it first came up, they lied and said that the arrest stuff was not real. It was fake. Like, that's what they said in 2025. It was all made up and fake. And then it morphed into somehow it's a civil case, even though civil cases don't put you on probation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she's going to go into that again, too. Megan, how many Flea gifted memberships will buy an 8-ball? We're going to have to do 8-ball math now. How many 8-balls is that? With inflation, an 8-ball's got to be super expensive. I'm afraid to ask ChatGPT, though, because it's going to flag me. Like, hey, ChatGPT, how much is an 8-ball of cocaine these days? It's probably not something I should ask it. But yeah, 8-ball math is a thing we should probably be doing. That's funny. That's really funny. Hey, Olap, you know what they said the first 2 times he got busted with cocaine? They said it was the poppy seeds.
Yeah.
From the everything bagel.
Yeah, everything. I've got a sound clip thing of it. I've got a wonderful one sitting on Facebook. You should listen to it because that is pretty amazing. I took them. It was in 3 different streams. Now they say they've changed it up, and now they say we said that, and they were like, and apparently they said we were comparing him to a heroin user.
What? Like, what? No, what we said was poppy seeds come from poppies, which is an opiate, you dumbass. Like, you're not going to confuse opiates with a stimulant like cocaine. Don't be ridiculous. All right, the chat, I don't know how you know this, but I'm going to trust you. The chat is in agreement that it is now $300 for an 8-ball. That's a lot. It went up a lot. Wow. Well, it's been a very long time. I have to admit, it's been a very, very long time since I was ever involved in anything like that. So, yeah, 35 years ago, probably. So, yeah, it was a lot cheaper then. Everything was cheaper then. You can't even get cheap cocaine anymore. America's really falling down the drain. Just kidding. Don't do coke, folks. It's bad for you. What did she say? And my husband's honest to his own detriment. He was very honest. And he's going to deal with whatever he's going to deal with. But no, my husband's not an addict. I don't even pay for my husband's drinks when he goes out. I believe that. I'm sure the chat does. As a matter of fact, somebody took him out for his birthday. A belated birthday. I'm sorry. This isn't news. I love this part. I've known about this for quite a while. And we know you knew about it.
Uh-huh.
We know you knew about it, Lisa, but we just found out. Give us a minute. So it's not, they're making it more of a bigger deal than what it is. I mean, it's affecting Gabe and stuff, and me, but it's not what they're trying to say. So I've been waiting. I don't know if some of you remember, but I would say they're going, I'm just waiting for one thing to hit the fan. And that's what it was. So I'm not going to keep going over it and discussing it in the whole 9 yards because they're just going to take it and spin it as, any which way they can to show you the receipts. And they don't give but the court will know, the court will show what the truth is. This is very convincing. This is a very convincing argument. She should take this. She should take this on the stage to one of those debates. This is great. Yeah. That's it. And in the end, Gabe will end up being off probation. So that's what makes it funny. It's just that you got to go through procedures first. So that's all. I like to talk for like 20 minutes. Oh my God. Megan is nasty, defaming you and Gabe. That's fine. Let her. It's going to be to her own detriment. That's fine. Yeah, whatever. I'm not getting my husband a lawyer or anything. Yeah, great idea, Lisa. Don't get your husband a lawyer. You should, definitely don't do that. He's only violated his probation 3 times. You probably, shouldn't worry about that. I'm sure he'll be fine on his own. She's not going to get him a lawyer, Tug.
That's beautiful. She'll get herself a lawyer, but she won't get him a lawyer.
Well, she's going to get a lawyer to sue me and probably Olap and you. And But she can't get her own husband, who's got busted for blow.
I don't.
He's
Like
not
I said,
getting
I don't think she'll have the stones to actually ever try to come at me. Because she she
I
made
don't
some
think she
pretty.
has stones to come after me either. She's not going to
Yeah.
file it. We've given her so many opportunities to file it. She's not going to file it. File it,
There's no
Fatty.
way that Fatty that called me again, a child groomer, and was like, "Let's get a hold of his his ex mother-in-law. Let's get a hold of her." Yeah, I don't think so. I think you'll have a real problem spinning that as you're the harassed party.
Olap, I love this. That lady Barb met Lisa in person. So I'm just shocked she never mentioned the unfortunate way Lisa looks. Because honestly, Barb is more attractive than Lisa, and that's not a compliment for Barb. I know it's hard to, especially when you look at her avatars. I mean, she uses those avatars to catfish people. She really does. They think that they're, it makes her look, like sexy, young, and like people give money to that, right? And then you see what she actually looks like, and it's like, how do you have these avatars? How? Like, I turn the camera on all the time, so it doesn't matter. My avatars are all crazy, but I turn the camera on all the time. People see me on a regular basis. Like, I do day streams. I turn the camera on. I'm always on camera. Tug's camera's on right now too. He literally has an umbrella for a face.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it
I've
looks.
seen him in person. He has an umbrella for a face.
Beautiful.
It's very unfortunate. He doesn't like to talk about it. So let's shh.
That's actually why I went to a vascular surgeon. They were like, we can cure this strange defect.
Maybe are they making a plan to try to remove the umbrella from your face?
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I don't know. It feels dangerous. I think we should just maybe let it be. I know it bothers you a lot, but it's like a beauty mark. I tell him all the time. It's like something you were born with that makes you special, but he cries about it a lot because, well, it is an umbrella sitting on his face. So there is that. So she's not going to get Gabe a lawyer. Like, that's not what's going on here. I'm sure you know more about your husband than anyone. Yeah, I do. Thanks, Helen. I don't condone any of that kind of stuff, but I've seen enough of it. And this is like nothing, Oh yeah, it's nothing that your 50-year-old husband has been busted 3 times now with cocaine. 3 times. It's nothing. If my 50-year-old husband got busted 1 time for cocaine, I'd be like, honey, what's going on? What's happening? We're 50. What are you doing? What are you doing? My husband's the most straight-laced guy ever. He's never touched any of that stuff, and he never would. Definitely sounds bigger than what they're making it. They're making it bigger than what it is.
Phrasing?
So, I mean, somebody sent me a link, like Star is putting out some stupid song or whatever, song video or whatever. I don't know, extra evidence. There's no extra evidence, guys. There's no creepy, Lisa done wrong again. Lisa, your body cam footage of Lisa doing wrong, And now this is my favorite part. I love this because cops don't come here looking for me. Yeah. Huh. They should. Why is that? How come cops don't come looking for her, Tug?
It's well, they do a lot of name dropping, don't they?
Yeah, I wonder if it's because, her bestie, Robbie Kesey, Swamp Boy, his wife works for the Sumter County Sheriff, and Lisa's constantly dropping her name.
She said that they would never, it didn't matter if we were contacted and we brought up all of this stuff, because we said we wanted to. She said it wouldn't matter. They'll never investigate me for that. Now, that's really a weird, so a financial crime, you're bragging that a police station will not investigate you for it.
It's really weird how she thinks the Sumter County police are in her back pocket. It's weird. It's just weird. Yeah, it looks like Megan was wrong about a video being missing. Yeah, I was. I didn't know that it was missing, but it's back. Yeah, who said that? Dose Reality said they're coming looking for Gabe instead. They won't be looking for her. They'll be looking for Gabe. If that judge signs off on the warrant, they will. Good Lord. All right. What's next? Well, why is it because you challenged me and I accepted your challenge and proved your ass wrong? Yeah, for one day, and then I got it restored. But thanks for letting me know that it was there, that was the one that was missing.
Yeah, that was called
I
bait,
didn't know.
because if there actually was one there, and that's Megan was like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna do this strange thing. I'm gonna call them out, and they're going to, if they have any evidence, they're gonna show me, and I'm gonna get it overturned. And she said, watch me, I'll fix it in one day. Fatty, she was right.
I really appreciate her telling me which one it was, though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. And that was the problem. That's why I kept saying nothing has been removed. I wanted her to tell me which one it was. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to figure it out otherwise, unless she were to tell me which one it was. Let's see. Well, why is that? Because you challenged me and I accepted your challenge. I got that already. Then we keep looking at some kind of court document and defaming somebody, and you don't know it's true. You don't know it's true. Oh my God, Tug. Is she saying that the Department of Corrections is defaming Gabe? Because that's where that document came from. By the way, we're back to, as far as Gabe goes, that's it. I'm not talking about this anymore, okay? That's his situation. That's his. Well, we've actually kind of discussed it on here without everybody realizing what's going on, but we've already discussed it. This is old news. Well, if nobody knows what's going on, how have you discussed it? I love how she says we discussed it without anyone knowing what's going on. Well, then you haven't discussed it. The chat has no idea that.
Right.
Cocaine isn't cheap. Yeah, we know. I find it weird your husband can do coke, but you need help with a lawyer. So this is a comment in the chat. Cocaine isn't cheap. I find it weird your husband can do coke, but you need help with a lawyer. Sorry to be blunt. No, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Like I said, you want to read this one, Tug? Why don't you read this explanation?
Yeah, here we go. Let me put on my Shakespearean voice. Here we go.
Do a couple of hacking coughs. It'll get you in the mood.
Now, okay, I'm ready. Like I said, my husband's friend took him out for his birthday, and according to his friends, my husband actually didn't do anything. Wait, what?
What?
Did he get a?
How did
oh
he
yeah,
get
you know
positive
those.
then?
He got a contact buzz.
Contact high. How does that work with cocaine? If they're not smoking,
yeah, as long as they're not smoking it.
I guess they could be smoking.
Is that what you're telling us? That
he's a crackhead? Is that
yeah. So my husband, they bought him shot after shot after shot after. You get the picture, and they got him that to the point that I got a phone call when I was going to be going live on Saturday night and had to go get him. And I've never seen him that drunk. That truck, I like that. That truck. I actually told you guys all about it. Need to go back to that.
Oh, maybe that's it, Deborah. He passed out in his friend's line. So his head hit the table, and on the table was a line of cocaine. He hit it, his head hit the table, he's passed out, and he's breathing in, and the cocaine just went right up his nose.
Maybe there was no table.
Plausible.
Maybe it was just all cocaine.
Maybe it was just a pile of cocaine.
Yeah. He's like, he fell on his friend's table pile of cocaine. Oh my Lord.
Yeah, when I get drunk, sometimes I do karaoke. When he gets drunk, he does coke. I mean, I guess.
But I actually told you guys all about it. And nobody knew nothing. Nobody knew nothing. There's an I like that. We didn't know gay.
You didn't know you were gay? Oh, she's coming out of the closet
She
finally.
knew it. I mean, when they were talking about the sugar daddy thing on the
Right, right. Gabe, yeah, that Gabe's gay. Well, we knew that.
Yeah, see, that's an amazing one too. I bet didn't see that one either. Yes, so there was a little dispute with their neighbors, and it's the neighbor alleged that Gabe has a sugar daddy, and that's how he's got that truck.
That his boyfriend bought him the truck.
Yeah, and that that Lisa had to get the neighbor to go in to find Gabe because he was with his sugar daddy all the time.
To return her husband to her. Yeah.
Can you go get my husband?
That's what the neighbor said.
I think they're throwing trucks down his pants again. Like that. Gabe's like, that's not how you play Matchbox. Didn't even know, but you know when because he didn't know, he brought it to their attention. Wait,
what?
What?
What
does that mean? We
didn't even know, but you know, when we because he didn't know, he brought it to their attention. He didn't know he did the cocaine, and so he brought it to their attention that he did it. Oh, she's talking about to the probation officer. He didn't know he did it, but he told the probation officer that he did it.
God, you translated. That was pretty amazing.
I know. I don't know how I understand. Please.
I don't know either. That's pretty.
That's
pretty amazing. And
they, you know, figured it out.
They figured it out, you know.
Yeah, well, P-test will do that.
Yep. And it's kind of weird how it went down, but it's all right. Gabe's coming off this probation, and a lot of times when people come off that, they try to get you harder and harder. Yeah. So it's yes. So they're setting him up.
They're setting him up. So wait, let me get the. Oh, I got it. Gabe's probation officer followed Gabe to the bar with the friends. Mm-hmm. Then Gabe's probation officer spiked his pile of cocaine with more cocaine. I don't know. How does this work?
Yeah, she did. You have it right. It's kind of like a clue game. You know, you turn her stream into a clue game. It was the probation officer.
The probation officer
at the bar by the window, close to the friend.
Of cocaine slipped it into his drink. No, I think if you ingest cocaine, though, doesn't it get, you know, wrecked in your stomach? I don't think that would work. So you couldn't slip it into his drink. You would have to get it up his nose, I believe. I don't think you can eat cocaine and it stays.
It's like,
I don't think that works.
He kind of, his probation officer kind of roofied him.
He roofied him. He got roofied by the probation officer. Yes.
That's kind of what it sounds like. It is very strange, though. How is it the probation officer's fault when Gabe admitted to it?
And how did Gabe not know he did it, but then he admitted it?
Yeah, it's in record.
Okay, the chat says you can for sure eat cocaine. I will believe you, chat. I will not ask you how you know this.
Yeah, you can eat it, but you know, that's just not the way to go. Yeah, you know, I mean,
I didn't think it would really do much if you ate it, though.
You could rub it on you know how people rub it on their teeth?
Yeah, you can rub it on your gums, but that goes into your bloodstream. But if you eat it, I would think it would just get lost in your stomach. I don't know. What do I know? I don't know anything about any of this stuff.
He's like, you can't eat that. I don't know nothing about it. You can't, you know.
I don't know nothing about
restrict your.
All I know is if it was my 8-ball, I wouldn't let anybody eat it. Okay.
She's like, it restricts your high by, you know, a 1/3 of a hot
30%.
plate. Yeah, third of a hot plate, but I don't know anything about it.
I know nothing about it. Nothing.
This is amazing, freaking explanation here, though. You know, Gabe actually went out for his birthday and it got messed up, and he didn't remember anything. But he told him that, and that's the way it goes. So it was messed up. He was with the wrong crowd. Dun dun dun. It's like an after-school special.
So then people are like, well, why is he friends with a bad crowd? But she's got an answer for that.
Yeah. And it's even it isn't even his like direct friends. It's like it's the friends of friends that were there which questioned him. Wait,
What?
wait, so your direct friends, this is okay. You were talking about friends of yours and they were drug users and they wouldn't, let you partake of their stuff, right? Because they were a little stringent with it. Would friends of friends that aren't
No.
even friends of
Friends of
yours?
friends are not giving you their expensive cocaine. No. No.
I mean, we're not talking about
Maybe your friend would give it to you, but a friend of a friend? Fuck no, unless you're a hot chick and that friend of a friend wants to get laid.
yeah, or you're partying with Tony Montana,
Right.
I mean, Lord, maybe
Right.
that happens.
And Gabe is not a hot chick. Although
I don't know.
wait,
Oh my,
we've got another scenario here.
oh my God.
We have another scenario we had not considered, which is the friends of friends might have been another possible sugar daddy.
Yeah, no, or it was the sugar daddy,
The sugar daddy, maybe.
Maybe she's like, this sugar daddy doesn't exist. He's a friend of a friend. Yeah, yeah. Maybe he was. Maybe they were. They were like, to your new truck and your new life when you escape. The guy. Oh my God! He heard about the vehicle grift, and he was like, "Oh, Gabe, do you want to? Do you want another truck? You know what you got to do." And Gabe's like, "Oh shit."
I gotta do the blow again, Daddy.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, he's got to do the blow again, but first he's got to do the blow again, Yeah. He's got to do the blow again.
Yeah, and Olaf, thank you for mentioning that he's a grown-ass man. How does he fall into the wrong crowd? Yeah, we're not talking about a teenager here. We're talking about an almost 50-year-old man.
Yep. Well, the problem is, again, all these people that are dropping coinage on that, they are enabling this behavior. So, Gabe, I like the statement that you probably do have another relapse in you, but you may not have another recovery. You're not old enough to play this game.
Yeah. No, but I have a feeling that maybe he's never been in recovery. Blow for blow. That's a Jeff joke. Do you remember Jeff's song Blow by Blow for Laura Owens?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Great song. Who's your daddy show? That was a good song. I loved it.
I like this though. She's like, anyway, it's all good. I can't even think. It's getting so hard to spin. Like again, she tried to take down any channel that talked about it though, because it's direct proof.
Yeah. So she hit with privacy. So who all showed it? You did, Shizzy did, and she hit you both with false privacy complaints with a court record that we got off a court docket.
Yep.
And Olaf says he is the wrong crowd. He's with her, and she's clearly a scumbag. Yes. Yeah, they're the wrong crowd. She thinks he's hanging out with the bad crowd. They are the bad crowd. It's exactly correct.
I hope Ray feels really good about dropping all of that money on them just to prove he was trying to do, he like owns you, and then you find out, somebody's Hoover Maxing that shit.
I wonder if anybody told Ray that Gabe got busted again right after he gave them all that money. Unbelievable.
I wonder when they found it out, did they go ahead and damage control beforehand, before it came out? Did they sell him some sob story?
Oh, probably.
That way they don't cut into
this story of hers is really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, it is not going over. It's not going well. Do you
well,
think?
When people are like, hey, you're asking for money, but yeah, that's not going over. When those people work like a fucking cult over there. So when they're questioning, and they should be, dude, they've been asking you for your fundage for all this time. You don't think she knows? I mean, again, he is wasted. I mean, out of his gourd.
Ray was live today and he had excuses for Gabe. No way.
Holy shit.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, Tug, would you grab it in case he takes it down? Because he probably paid for that.
Yeah. Again,
Ray feels bad. Wait a minute. Ray feels bad that he relapsed. Okay, but wait. Ray's in trouble now. Ray's in trouble now because Lisa said he doesn't have a problem. There's no relapse to be had. Yeah, Ray is that old man. Yeah, that's right, Olap. Ray is the old guy that they've taken advantage of also. He's also a dick, so don't feel bad for Ray. Yeah, fuck that guy. But he is like in his 80s, and he's giving them like, what did he bought 200 memberships the other day for her channel. And then it comes out that Gabe got high.
I was going to take money from my elderly sort of friend, but then I got high.
I got high. Well, I did, but then I got high.
I was going to get even more money, convince him that a pizza was worth 72 more memberships, but then I got high.
But then I got high. Yep.
All right, let's see. I'm grabbing this.
What a creep. What a creep. But listen to this explanation, and it just keeps getting worse. Anyway, it's all good. I can't think. So yeah, so the thing is, my husband doesn't spend any money on things like that because he doesn't do that. He doesn't. If he's not spending money on that stuff, but he's getting it, I think it's a blow for blow. That's what I think. Nobody's giving away cocaine. Nobody does unless there's a favor involved.
Especially not, again, friends of friends. They're not. See, she's causing herself problems with this story. Just random people are throwing coke at him. But it's just totally normal. Gabe is such a pretty woman when he dances.
Yeah, maybe they made Gabe get on the pole.
That's true. Well, that's actually that's how he got the truck. He got on the pole. Shame on you, Megan, for making me say that.
Yeah, ass cash or grass. Nobody rides for free. That's right, chat. Everybody here has been to college and everybody knows how it works. Ain't nobody giving away coke. It's not happening. All right, so if he's not paying for it, how's he getting it? Is the question. But you know, and quite frankly, he does have friends that he knows does. So he has friends that he knows does the cocaine, and then he goes and hangs out with them because he likes it, likes the blow. I mean, I don't blame him for liking the blow. Everybody likes cocaine. The deal is, the thing is that it will ruin your life. No one said it's not fun. It's just that it will ruin your life. So you got to avoid it. And what else? Like we all do. I had tons of friends that did. But my husband wasn't like that. But just being around people like that, you can get yourself into some stuff. So he owns it. He's not saying nothing that's getting his first off, second, what? He's not saying nothing that's getting his first off, second at you. It's used to get you because what? I can't even understand. It's used to get you because they have nothing more. I know it's fine. What? But like I said, that's his deal. You know, and he takes responsibility.
You didn't give it the emotion it need. It's used to get you because they have nothing more. I know it's fine, you know, but like I said, that's his deal. So she's saying it's used to get you. I do. She's saying that it's setting him up. It's used to get you because they have nothing more, you know. That's what that is. And she's back to blaming the probation people. That's what that's about. I bet you that's what that means. Again, it's like we gotta get out the fucking Rosetta Stone for this.
I know. I know.
It's so wild. I think you know what's sad about this is I don't get the euphoria with the cocaine with the brain cell loss while I'm going over this. Too bad this can't get you high too.
Yeah, it's too bad. The euphoria doesn't come across, unfortunately.
All right, let's see. But that's his deal in him. And you know, he takes responsibility for everything. Trust me. Trust me, indeed, right? Trust me. She says that a lot, you know? You trust me. Trust me. I'm not happy about it, but he's no longer gonna hang out with those people. I'm telling you. I'm not gonna blame them.
Oh God. After she just blamed them the
Yep.
entire stream.
Yep. Exactly. I'm not gonna blame them. He just got they got him pretty good. Well, how did they get him?
Now it's a prank? Like
Yeah.
putting a mustache on a sleeping friend? Now, look,
Yeah.
that's the best prank I've ever heard of. Like, hey, let's get
Oh
this
my
guy coke
God.
and he has no idea.
It's an evolution. You know how, like, if you see it in The Sopranos, like when you pass out, somebody draws a dick on your forehead.
Right.
Well, if he fails another drug test, somebody will be drawing it on the rest of his body. It'll come right with a prison inmate.
He got good. He got good. And when you get what you get and you got what you get what you get. Olaf, did you see that Ray stream? Because it feels like you did.
Oh my God.
Ray told a story one time and it was all about getting what you got and getting good when you got it.
If you really want to see him threaten and be crazy, though, he was talking about conserving ammo and shit one day. Back in my day, we used to conserve ammo, you know, talking about making one bullet work. That's all he's going to say. I don't know if you know this is addictive. That's the problem.
We're gonna get her. She's gonna be addicted
I am addicted
very
to
shortly.
this. I cover it 7 days a week. I don't take days off.
For 2 years.
For 2 years, I've covered this for stuff because it is so funny. I mean, there's so much to shit. There's always something stupid. Now they've lost a lot of the clowns along the way, but they'll pop back in.
They'll pick up some new ones. Don't
well,
worry.
like Just Jay, he talks about it like it's seasons in his show, and we're on season 8. So
season 8, we are almost into season 9.
Oh, season 8 has been amazing.
Season 8's been pretty good.
It has. You know, there have been surprise guests, and there have been. She did say
comebacks.
Though, you know, Olap, you got to watch out. She's coming for you too.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah. She's raising money now to sue all of us, you included. Yep. You're
not me. I'm telling you, not me. She won't have the balls. You know. Again, Fatty, come after me. I told her. I was straight up. You know, I'll move $30,000 over my own money just so I can fucking start it off with a bang. Because I'm gonna buy. I'm picking up the fucking most cutthroat mofo you can find. And I'm going to be like, the one thing that I want to own them for the rest of their lives. So you bleed them financially.
He's going to repossess their dog too.
Jules, yeah, I'm going to
live with
I
you.
told you, I'm going to take her Lee Press on hair. I am. my pull it right over his scalp. You know, that's it. Yeah. I'm gonna take all the loofahs. I'm gonna take them like with a hazmat suit, and I'm gonna mail them to Megan Fox.
Please do not send those to my house.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet they have rats involved in them already.
Oh no! Oh God!
I don't know. They might keep the rats away. Rats are like, hell no. What? You know, rats have a very, very strong sense of smell.
I will get an exorcist over here to help me burn them.
They said they were going to sue me too because the loofah mobile is sex coded, and on the back of it, it's degeneracy coded. You know,
Olap, there's literally a sign on it that says what all the loofahs mean and the sex codes.
Yeah.
It literally does.
And it also says on there, ask me about my loofah parties. And then I was making fun of it all and calling it a degeneracy mobile, you know, and she runs a peen factory in her garage too. So she has this degeneracy mobile and she's got a peen factory in there too. She's like, I'm going to sue you for torturous information.
Torturous interference.
She said that time, she said torturous information. Oh my God, it killed me. So much fun. I'm telling you, I love this guy. Like, it is my favorite.
We're not going to get to the good part if you don't keep
Okay. I'm on. Where was I? Oh yeah. Pretty good. They got him pretty good on his birthday. And when you're drinking like that, and you come from a life of, I guess, not caring. You come from a life of.
So apparently Gabe does not care about his life. That's what we're learning.
Well, I wouldn't either. I'd be like, please take me, Lord.
Yeah, why is he hooked up with this broad? She's something.
Yeah, he's like, Lord, take me before I have to join the peanut factory again. Oh my God! I didn't realize those mini peens. I wonder if he's like, Lord, take me because those are life size. Poor Gabe. If you're doing whatever, all the brain cells go out the door. Oh my God! She's like, he's an idiot.
Yep.
All his brain cells go out.
Well, I could have told her that.
Yes, but it's different when she says it. Yeah, and I guess that's what happened, because his friend told him nothing happened, but I guess maybe it did. He doesn't remember.
Maybe it did, but he tested positive. So why can't you just say, yeah, he did it? Obviously, he went out, he partied. All right.
What day did this supposedly happen? Let me look at
the birthday. I don't know. She doesn't give a date of the birthday.
Does anybody know the birthday date?
But she said she didn't stream that day because, I don't know. Has anybody figured out the timeline? That would be fun.
Is he on? Okay, the only way I can make.
What she says at the end of this, he'll be off the probation, not a convicted felon.
At the end of this,
Lisa, he's going to be a convicted felon. He pled guilty. Or no contest or whatever. It's staying on his record. Probation doesn't erase the fact that he got a conviction. The probation was part of the punishment. He accepted the probation instead of jail. Once the probation is over, he's still a felon. Unless they're doing something to get it expunged or something, but that's a whole other process. Oh, Tug, you got to read this next part.
Okay. Wait, after the probation, not a conviction?
Oh, the party was June 27th. Paperwork from parole, June 29th. So 2 days before the parole thing. So the party was 6/27.
Okay. So.
And he got tested the 29th.
So now he's got a test coming up. Oh my God. It's bi-monthly, dude. I mean, that's the nicest thing you can have. So, and that's fine. All it does is give him a hearing where he gets to actually tell the court that this isn't a criminal situation.
My husband, who, was found to have been high on cocaine 3 times, is not a criminal, Your Honor. This is not a criminal situation. And all his grand theft convictions. This is not a criminal situation. She's going to go to the judge with this shit? Really? Tug fell down. That was so, that he laughed so hard. I think he may have done the thing like George Bush when he choked on a pretzel and he passed out. Are you okay over there, buddy?
I was reading something. Yeah. You okay, little buddy? Did you choke on
You okay, little buddy? I love that story about George W. Bush passing out because he was the president and he was by himself. And he said he passed out and he came to with the dogs standing over him looking concerned. Not a Secret Service
Wouldn't that be an
agent.
insane thing to happen? Like if your president expires because he chokes on a pretzel?
Because he choked on a pretzel, yeah. And it like stimulated the vagus nerve or something. I don't know. Or vagal something. And, vasovagal. I don't know. But he passed out. And I could just imagine those Secret Service agents probably got fired. He was at Camp David, though. And I think they leave them alone when they're at Camp David quite a bit. Like just so they have some privacy or whatever. Can you imagine dying on a pretzel?
That would be so bad. You know how embarrassing that would be too for the Secret Service?
Oh my God, yeah. I'm sure they're still telling that story in the Secret Service lunch cafeteria, you know, like, hey, remember those guys? Yeah, the president almost died on a pretzel. It was pretty bad. That's pretty bad. They probably went down in infamy. Poor Secret Service agents. I always liked his description, though, of the dog standing over him looking concerned. He had those little dogs, too. Remember? The Bushes had those little, they were like, were they corgis? I don't know. They were something small.
Remember that Bush movie?
Did I see that? I don't think I did.
Oh, they did God, I can't remember. It give me a second. I can't remember the year it came out. Yeah, it was called W. Remember?
No, I never.
Was it an Oliver Stone movie?
Oh, the Oliver Stone movie. I didn't see it.
Oh my God, Josh Brolin. He was so
funny.
Yeah, it was funny, but it has that scene in it, you know, with the
with the dog. Yeah, and are the dogs just standing there looking concerned.
I liked that movie. I thought, one of the things
I don't like George W. Bush anymore, so I probably would enjoy it.
Oh, dude, back then I like it. Like, I think all politicians are fair game. We should be able to mock them all, you know. And I hate how people become, you know, that's my guy versus that's not my guy. Oh, fuck that. Making fun of them all. But the South Park creators had a sitcom back in the day. It was called That's My Bush. And it was just
I remember that.
Oh my God. I loved that show. It was funny. And, you know, you would have, everybody would watch it. Like, I would sit down and, you know, my parents liked George W. Bush, and they would sit down and laugh about it with me just because he was comical.
Bush was funny, though. W was funny. One of the other funniest moments in his presidency was when that guy threw a shoe at him and he ducked, and then he threw another shoe at him and he ducked that one too. That was so awesome. It was like the best moment. It was so funny. It was so crazy. Like, wait, did someone just throw his shoe? And whoa, he missed it. He missed him, you know, missed again. It was just, that was a great moment. That was funny.
That's just how you roll through everything. You know, people have lost sight of, mock them. You don't have any other control over it. Just consistently mock them.
Yeah, Bush's ninja response was nuts. That was a great video. And then his father's best hit, his father's greatest video was when he puked on the Japanese ambassador.
That was amazing.
I mean, that is high comedy, right? What was it, the Japanese ambassador or the Japanese president? I don't remember, but he puked all over him at some big state dinner, and it was hilarious. It was like projectile vomit. He also fell off a stage, I think. The senior Bush fell off a stage while he was on a trip somewhere, which was also very funny. Falling off stage is very, very funny.
You should watch that W show, though. It is funny.
It says, thanks, I have content for the next stream. Oh, did you look up the videos? The videos are great. It's all on YouTube. You can find it. You can find Bush Senior puking on a guy. You can find Bush dodging shoes. It's everywhere. It's very funny.
Y'all should watch that. Like, That's My Bush, though. That show was really funny.
I'm gonna watch W. I bet I'm gonna. I like Josh Brolin.
Oh, you'll like it. Actually, what's funny is it kind of humanizes the guy, and I don't think that was intended. You're like, man, he's an idiot, but it's kind of funny. You know, he's an idiot, but like, you know, oh, isn't that funny? You know, one of us kind of way. It's just so bizarre, and it's scary too.
Are you telling Steve it was the same trip? On January 8th, 1992, U.S. President George H.W. Bush fell ill during a state banquet in Tokyo, vomited into the lap of Japanese Prime Minister Kiichi. Did he also fall off the stage, though? Because I feel like that happened at the same time. Oh, so funny. Was it W that got pecked by a turkey during a pardoning ceremony? I don't know, but these are all great moments. I wish we could just have all of those moments and none of the bad ones with our presidents, you know?
I know. I mean, it's terrifying that the same guy has nuclear controls, and I do admit. But,
who is also choking on a pretzel.
Yeah, the guy who can't master a pretzel bag could kill the world. But, you know, I mean, I do miss the times when Like,
Who said
all we
just
did
like
is mock
Jane,
them all.
an American idiot?
Oh my God.
All right.
I do
She's
feel
gonna
like
tell
that
the
was like
court.
a more innocent, you know what I mean? Like, again, there were shows on Comedy Central that were just all about mocking freaking political figures, and they were funny. They were funny, but they weren't funny in a. I mean, like I said, that's my Bush wasn't hateful. It was just showing him as an idiot, you know. Oh, Laura, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh God. Anyway, all right.
All right. She's gonna tell the judge that it's not a criminal situation.
I'm
How's
glad to
that gonna
know
go?
that you can just tell the judge, and that's going to
Yeah.
fix everything.
Yeah.
You fix all
She's
problems that way.
claiming that he's not out partying. Gabe has done more partying in the month of July than I have in the last 10 years. Maybe 20.
Dude, he is stoned out of his mind, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, what is
Let's
the
see,
question here? Wait. What is this? I want to mention, speaking of, oh, I see Babs. No offense to you. Oh, okay, never mind. I just wanted to know what that was about. And I was trying to see, like, when she's talking shit to her people,
Oh, yeah.
you know? She
Uh-huh.
does. She turns on people
Yeah, she
like,
does.
oh God, it's crazy. I don't spend my time fixating on negative comments in the chat. If there's a certain person that's known in this mess, then I may respond to it, I'm sure. But you know, you don't spend your time like fixating on just one, right? Because you know, people are allowed not to like you on the best of days. And right here, yeah, I'm surprised we probably did have a few bans and we don't know about it yet. You know?
I like this one. Who drinks more than Megan? I can tell you right now, she drinks way more than my husband does.
Really?
Really?
Do you do you pop positive for cocaine too?
No. Nope.
Do you eat a lot of do you eat
But
a lot
also
of
the
poppy
funny
seeds?
part is, again, I'm an adult. I can have an adult beverage if I want to. But I have noticed lately, I can't have more than one. If I have more than one, I'll get a headache of any kind. Any kind of alcohol will give me a headache now. And it really sucks. Because I like having a couple drinks. But I've been getting like real sensitive. So yeah, I really haven't had much to drink in a very long time. But that's okay. Even if I did, I'm an adult and it's legal and I can do it. But it's definitely way less than whatever the hell Gabe's doing. But whatever, have a drink, folks, if you want one. But hope you don't get a headache like me. Alcohol can be worse than anything. Really? Worse than cocaine. Well, it's definitely more available. I'll give her that. It's more available than cocaine. But I don't think it's like worse than fentanyl and it's not illegal, It's also legal. So
Well, it's a strange thing when you're on probation. I would say that anything that's illegal is worse. You know, it's the probation aspect.
I don't think he's supposed to be drinking when he's on probation, but what do I know? Maybe in Florida. I bet in Florida probation officers are like, we're not going to stop these people from drinking. Just don't do the hard stuff, okay?
Let me ask Google something. Can I use my medical marijuana and mix it with cocaine?
You're going to get flagged.
With cocaine legally. Oh, yeah, that's true. Asking for a friend named Gabe Weeks. Named Gabe Weeks. He's on probation in Florida. FYI. FYI.
Wait, don't forget the weed. Don't forget the weed. Alcohol, weed, and cocaine. Because we know
that's what I was saying. Can I
high.
take my medical marijuana and mix it with cocaine legally?
And
asking
alcohol.
For a friend. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't forget the alcohol. He was so drunk.
And,
they did shot after shot after shot after shot. Remember?
And is alcohol advised to mix in with that too? To mix in as well. Asking for a friend named Gabe Weeks. He's on probation in Florida. FBI. Shh. Don't tell his probation officer. Google. Thanks, pal. Don't be a snitch.
Thanks, pal. Snitches get stitches.
Don't be a snitch. Don't make me come for you. Don't make Gabe come for you.
FBI. Shh.
FBI. Gabe got that truck legal. Truck legal from his lover, man. From his lover, man. I want to see what.
What does it say? It's gonna red flag you. It's be like, we cannot answer this question.
It actually answered the question. Like I really didn't answer this crazy
What did it
shit.
say?
It said, no, it is not legal to mix medical marijuana with cocaine. As blah, 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 you know? And it's like, if your friend is struggling with substance abuse while on probation, he needs to, I mean, we hear him. He sounds like he's,
oh God, he's
struggling.
Yeah.
And they're encouraging it all. She's actually laughing about how high he gets.
Yep. She does.
Mm-hmm.
She does. They find it funny. I mean, we heard him rip 3 or 4 bongs and then get in the car and go drive and pick someone up. I wonder if that person that he picked up knew how high he was before, and he drove. Like you can't do that in Florida either, but he did.
No, right. I remember that very well. I mean, he was trashed and he was like, yep, you want to go picking somebody up.
I like this part. Did you read this part yet here?
So he went out and had a good time on his birthday. I'm like, well, he doesn't remember it. And it's like, oh well, good for him, you know. I'm like, well.
Good for him?
Yeah.
So you're encouraging this behavior.
Apparently, you know, I'm just letting you know this is, you know, what's happening. So this has been out for a while. It only just hit, you know, the docket recently. So I just wanted you to know the outcome of the so-called fake complaint. Wait, it goes into Liz Burrows.
Yeah, now she's gonna move into Liz Burrows. That's why I was like, skip. She said that we also. Look at this. Tug can't pay for anything. What is this? You can't pay for anything?
Can't pay for anything of what?
I don't know. She's going back into, I didn't know who the underwear bandit was. I guess I'm supposed to know who that is. Tug can't pay for anything. He's a plaintiff?
In a case against someone they cost. What in the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know, but I made a note here because she said they forget they're plaintiffs in a case against someone that they constantly defame. Ma'am, it's not a defamation case, and we are suing her. We have a right to talk about it, and we have a right to talk about her. And nothing we've ever said is defamatory about Leslie. It's all been true.
Well, it's amazing the people that want to be like, you know what? You're defaming her. Really? You mean the person that has blamed us for what now? How many horrible things that we found out that there was no proof of course, because we didn't do it. But we find out that she even told the police and she's told everyone else that there was singular somebody did it and we weren't actually involved. That's weird.
I like this part too. I don't really know what this means. Through the Johnny Depp stuff, it was Megan drinking and cheering during her live and laughed at another on the panel that didn't drink. That doesn't sound like me.
Who cares? You laughed at him.
If we were laughing at each other, that's what we do on panels. But I probably didn't have to do with like, oh, you're not going to drink. That just doesn't sound like something I would do. Is she going back now and watching my Johnny Depp coverage? That would be funny. Because that was a long ass time
going back all that way, hoping for a gotcha.
And the gotcha she came up with was we were drinking and cheering and laughing. Yeah, we're adults. We can do that. Anyway.
That's really funny.
I want to see if I want to skip down. There was something that was really funny about the chair and the towel on the chair that I knew would make you laugh really hard, and I got to find it because I'm not going to get to all this stuff. It's too late. Oh, but I like this part. Okay. This has been up, like the whole thing with Gabe has been up for quite a bit, and we've known about it obviously for quite a bit. And I'm sitting here waiting, like, when is it going to happen? When is it going to happen? And then boom, here it happened today. And I'm like, wow, it took them that long to stalk him, because there's no alerts on that case, no alerts. So I was like, you've got to be kidding me. I'm like, they're still stalking his probation, stalking his case, whatever. Lisa, if we were stalking him, wouldn't we have known sooner? The idea that the fact that it took us a month before anybody noticed means we're not stalking him or his case.
I remember that fat cow. I'm pulling up the records of my ex. They were 4 years old, but they have to be timely. Is that what I'm being told?
I guess.
That's weird.
It is weird. It's really weird. Also, she's saying that it's a lie that Michelle, John, and Harley lived in a shed together. That's a lie. That's not true. And he said they asked for money for the barn. No, they did not. They did not ask for money for a barn. This is a weird retelling of this story, don't you think?
Yeah, they totally did. They talked about it. They all lived in it. They said they were all living in it.
How they put the mattress in. I remember this.
Yes,
they were all
talked
living
about
in
it.
the shed.
Because we talked about how cramped that had to be. Yeah. And as far as money for it, okay. Yeah, they totally weren't like, hey, give us some more of those dollar dues, baby. Give me more of that shit. You know, you just, again, I think it's funny. How are you going to spin Lynette coming after you and going to Levy County and contacting them? Boom. That wasn't a lie, was it? Thank you, Shara. That's really funny. I'm going to have a lot of fun with that one.
All right. Then she goes on and on about Nick Rekieta, like a ton, like 2 whole pages, which I don't feel like reading right now.
Yeah, because Nick Rekieta is supposed to be her deflection point. Again, okay, Nick Rekieta, you can say if everything you said is true and he's the awfulest human being ever, that doesn't make Gabe and what he's doing any better.
Nope. Also, she continued to say that I incited people to make CPS visits to Lynette's place.
Lynette said she did it. She did it. So
it's ridiculous. And it's also, I say every stream, and we'll say it again, do not contact anyone that we talk about. Do not enter a situation that you're not involved in. Don't make yourself part of the story. That's really dumb. Don't do it. Don't contact anybody. You're just supposed to listen and laugh and talk to us. But do not call anybody. Do not contact anyone. Don't contact the courts. Don't be dumb. The mods are constantly putting that in the chats. We say it every day. And so if they are going to take something I said where I believe what they're discussing is me saying about Lynette's statements in court. Wow, she said that in front of sheriffs. Aren't they mandated reporters? Me saying, aren't there mandated reporters in the room does not mean it's not an incitement to call. I'm asking a question. If there were mandated reporters in the room, they might have been the ones to call. Just saying. Oh God, we're never going to get through all of this. So I want to get to the funny part about the chair, because the chair is so funny. She's talking more about inciting. It's all garbage. She says I have an alcohol addiction, which is very funny. Very funny. Thank you, Lisa. That's very hilarious. I do have a keto brains addiction, though. I'm going to go ahead and admit that. I have a keto brains addiction. I can't stop drinking that stuff. So if you want to say I'm addicted to keto brains, that's probably true. I'm out and it's really terrible. I've been so grumpy. I really want my keto brains back because my brain doesn't work as well without it. Oh, Tug. She is blaming him being drunker and higher on us. No, my husband is not higher and higher, but what I can tell you is it's quite possible that he smokes a little more pot because, I don't know, his wife was being sued for $4 million and everybody on the internet is trying to slam his wife and defame him. Lisa, nobody's trying to slam you. I can say that with certainty. Nobody wants a piece of that.
Yeah, nobody wants to slam you. Yuck.
And it's quite stressful. It's very stressful. My ass was in the hospital yesterday. There she goes again. Yeah, I have now reached the bag licking stage of Keto Brain's withdrawal. It's true. It's true. Oh, yeah, no. Okay, so then she complains about the hospital. I want to get to the towel and the chair part. So funny. So freaking funny. Bankruptcy. Oh, I guess I could just word search it, couldn't I? Does that work on PDFs? Hold on. No, I don't think it does. Olap, you got mentioned again. I'm not going to go off on Olap because there's really no reason for me to go off on Olap. It was quite surprising she was going to do anything like I said. I mean, I get her getting upset about, free speech, copyright, and all this stuff. But she doesn't know the story. She doesn't know where it even came from because, trust me, Megan's used my shit before, and I've never done anything about it, okay? But when it comes to fair use, education, commentary, reaction, things like that, that's the one thing Megan doesn't do. I don't do fair use, education, commentary, reaction.
Reaction? Really? You don't do reaction? Huh.
Apparently not. That's the one thing I don't do, she says. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find the chair thing. It could be way down. It's way down here. You will love it. I'm going to make you read it. If I can find it, I'm going to make you read it.
Oh, now she only has 3,800 subscribers, huh?
Yeah, why? What has she had before?
I mean, she's just saying, I don't make that much. I'm just 3,800 subscribers. Yeah. How much money did you end up getting from that old Barndo grift, by the way?
Did you know that you're more defamatory than me?
I am cool. Awesome.
Well, your chat is. But then she reverses course.
Well, no. Megan is actually pretty worse than Tug. But Shizzy proves the whole statement about defamations all over the place. Yeah. Yeah, well, being stupid. Like I said.
Oh, here we go. All right, read, start here.
All they cared about is that I was fat and had peens in my garage, and then I was sitting on one of my favorite chairs that I didn't want to throw out. Oh my, gross!
Keep reading.
Holy gross!
Read the whole thing.
That I had to because it's a very comfortable chair. I just had the leather was coming off of it. Well, the ripped up leather. But yeah, so they mocked all of that and the loofahs and came up with, I'm selling sex and all this crap. Yeah, they call me a drug addict.
Nobody said that. She's such a liar.
That chair is the grossest fucking
but
misery
wait, keep
I've
going.
ever seen.
Keep going. There's more stuff about the chair.
Oh my God. They said I was using drugs, and I can tell you right now that is the biggest misconception ever. Because Lisa Lee don't do drugs. Never.
All right, skip down to here.
I'm a felon. Oh, I'm a felon. And by the way, my husband's not convicted of felon. He's not convicted of felon? Okay. just saying, they even made all this, I look like an old tale.
Holy shit, that's so funny. Keep reading.
That gave me like to wash the car or whatever. It was clean, obviously. But you know, when you use towels, old towels, and sometimes have dark spots on them that don't come out for whatever. So there was a towel that was on the chair, and and it was so that when I got up from the chair, it didn't have pieces from the leather chair. Holy shit, this has got to be a song, please God. Please God. And somebody take the picture of the real chair and put it, because that chair is the scariest shit I've ever seen. Yeah. Tomorrow I'm gonna put that fucking chair back up as a background. Getting stuck because I wear shorts or whatever. Oh, gross. And wearing the heat sometimes, and they would get stuck to either my jeans or my shorts or my legs or whatever. And the next thing you know, I'll be dragging it through the house. So I put a towel down on top of it. so that it wouldn't, and then they came up with all kinds of as to why that was going on. Stay out of my house. It's none of your business. But that chair's no longer here.
She got rid of her favorite chair.
Oh my God, that nasty fucking chair. I mean, oh God, it was bad. It was really bad. Let me oh my
That was
God.
so gross.
It is one of the nastiest things.
Wait, you're gonna have to read here too.
Oh God, I was looking for a picture of that chair real quick. I've got to find one. I don't have any problems with my hips. They may be large, but I don't have any problems with my hips giving out or anything like that. Is this about Shizzy?
Yes.
That guy's such an asshole. Oh my God. They tried to dog Shizzy's family. You remember all that wonderful stuff. So he doesn't owe them any fucking nicety whatsoever.
No, he does not. And they're so funny though. Oh my God.
They are
unintentional.
hilarious. Oh my God, there's that chair. Give me a second. I've got it in my studio, so I'm gonna pull it up because we need a picture of it for you. Now again, it will be a little blurry, but that's okay because you probably do not want that in 4K.
You don't want to see it close up anyway. While you're pulling that up, I'm gonna play a super chat from Anonymous.
Gabe was too loaded to enjoy the lines, so it doesn't count. So shut up, Megan.
How dare you, Megan? Here we go.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe Gabe's just too loaded to enjoy it. Yeah, that makes sense.
You ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready. Show us the chair.
All right, brace yourself, folks. Oh, there's the chair. Look at how delicious it looks. Look at that. Look at it. Look at that. Look at the hole. I mean, it's got a pothole in it. Look at that. You're gonna have to call in a Florida work crew to fix this shit. But yeah, just throw a towel on it. It'll fix it. And I mean,
look at the arms of it too. Yeah, good Lord.
That isn't peeling. That's sloughing off. That shit looks like some kind of horror scene. And look at the back of it too. I mean, look. This is so gross in the back there.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, and this is
not leather. That's plastic.
And then this is set right there in the middle of a peen factory too.
Uh-huh.
I heard rumor. Now again, they can actually verify this or not, but I heard they will be auctioning off that tail.
It's like the Shroud of Turin, except worse. The Shroud of Fleece's ass.
Oh Lord. But yeah, it's our fault that Gabe is getting higher and higher.
Yeah, it's our fault. All right, I'm gonna hit super chat. You staying?
I'm gonna bounce.
Going?
I gotta go set up a tank for this little guy here. So I'm gonna go. All right, I'll get you tomorrow.
Bye. Saggy old one. Thanks for the 20.
Megan, look at my latest video. I explain it all. Effenstein YouTube channel. You can see me without any touch-ups, and it will explain everything. It's called I'm Just Saying One Mem, 50s long.
All right. Hold on. Let me pull it up so I can make sure to bookmark it to watch later. Effenstein? Effenstein. Okay. I'm just saying? Okay. I've got it. I will subscribe. There we go. Dude, I like your beard. That's cool. That's a fun beard. All right, let's see. David Meadows. Thanks for the 5.
Do you think that LM Knop will use Levy CSO pals to gain access to Ashley's sealed records since only police and CPS can access them? Or use Robbie's wife's connections at that PD to get them?
At this point, I don't even think that they will be allowed to get them. Stuff has happened there. I'll let Ashley tell you guys about it, but I don't think they're going to be allowed to get them. E. Poindexter, thanks for the 5.
If it were my husband, would do everything in my power to clear the house of anything that wasn't allowed by that probation ruling.
Yeah.
No booze, no bud, no blow.
Yeah, no kidding. Hey, Anonymous, thanks for the huge Hondo. Appreciate that. There wasn't a message with it, but I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And E. Poindexter, thanks for the other 5.
I'm reporting on the reporting of my false reporting on the reporting of public reports. Just saying.
Nice. Yeah, and I have to remind myself to keep refreshing super tips because they're not auto refreshing for whatever reason. So, Alan, thanks for the jewels. I appreciate that. Max Lab, thanks for the $1. Appreciate you. Billy May, thanks for the jewels. Auntie M, thanks for the 2. And the welcome back emoji. Strange Little Badger, thanks for the jewels. Appreciate that. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Tug was popping and locking. LOL. Megan joined in. That's so funny. I have questions. Thanks for the 6 jewels. I appreciate that. And Jameson, thanks for the 2. Is it Gabe? Get the name right, Tug. M Spire, thanks for the 5. I already super chatted on the other stream. Megan, Tug told us to call you Megan. No, stop that. Oh my God, no. Please, God, no. Please don't let this be a thing. Rob, thanks for the 5. Megan, when are you going to learn? You're a smart person. Rumble platform backup. YouTube platform primary. Tug, don't run into these problems. Well, yeah, I'm trying to work, though, with them to make it better. And yeah, it's just it's difficult. Debbie Burpee, thanks for the 2 jewels. Appreciate that. And James Aaron Smith, thanks for the 10 jewels. Emmy, thanks for being a lurker. Member for 11 months. Lurking while working, but wanted to tell you I appreciate you guys. We appreciate you lurkers too. And those of you on the replay crew, we appreciate you as well. Karen May, thanks for the 100 jewels. Appreciate you. Linnea Friend, thanks for the 10. This is so childish. She will not win endgame. I agree. It is childish. Fawn Mayo, thanks for the 10 jewels and the floating heart. Appreciate that. Everett Jones, thanks for the 2 jewels. And Ace, oh man. Aislinn something. Aislinn, gotta give for the spider and rat fund. Thanks for the 2. I don't want any spiders. Like, I could put up with rats better than spiders. Cindy Brown, member for 14 months. How did supper go, Megan? Oh, yeah, I was having a crash out. Oh, God. And everyone on Twitter is blaming my kids. It really wasn't their fault. I was just sitting there knowing what my kids like to eat and looking at a pound of ground beef going, what the hell am I going to do with this to make it palatable for everyone? And I just ran out of ideas. Like, you can only eat so much spaghetti and tacos and mincemeat and shepherd's pie before it's like, God, there's just nothing new to do with ground beef, and I was just having a crash out. But I ended up, somebody on Twitter suggested that I make something called sizzle burgers, like sliders with soy sauce, like an Asian flavor, and that sounded good to me. So I did. I made those, and they were really good. And I made some homemade coleslaw too, which was quite good. So I got over it, in other words. But I was crashing out on Twitter. It's true. Mo, thanks for the 1,000 jewels. Appreciate that. Maestro, thanks for being a member for 10 months. Gotta wonder where Gabe gets the money for his snowy white powder. Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why they are so confused, why people are curious. Auntie M, thanks for the 2. Isn't Beauchamp also or Beecham also an attorney? I think he might be. Dinah's mom became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. Just J Hip will try to convince you that he came up with my tagline, but he didn't. It's weird here. You'll get used to it. And Amy Stahl, thanks for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. Nodia Beeswax, thanks for being a member for 5 whole months. On parole and probation, you aren't supposed to drink. Yeah, I know. Weird, right? John Stuber, thanks for the 10. Yeah, I was so drunk I tripped and fell with a razor and did a white lie. I've never been that drunk before. That's impressive. Smoking Cats, thanks for the 2. New Rage Pig Queen avatar with a money piece. LOL. Oh my God, I love your avatar. That is so funny. Can you guys see that? That's great. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. It's Gabe. Hello. That's true. And Rob paid, thanks for the 2. Gabe stinks as possible CI, just like Crook. You know, I have, in my world, we wouldn't have such a thing as a CI. Or if in my world, I would make CIs also obey the law. Because this crap about like, oh, you can be an informant and then break all the laws you want is ridiculous. That's stupid. Luigi's mommy, thanks for the 200 jewels. And Liz Burrows, thanks for the 10 jewels. And Liz Burrows, 30 more. Thank you. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. Of course, Bumble took a legit video down, idiots. You know, they're trying hard. And I don't know why it got taken down yet. I'll find out, but at least it's back up, you know? Let's go check on it again to make sure it's still there. Should we check on it again? Let's see. Let's go look. And any day now, StreamYard. That would be great. Yeah, it's still there. We're there. Whole thing is still there. See? It's all there. Uh-huh. You know what? You guys should go and rewatch it because Lisa doesn't want you to. So I'm going to drop it in the chat. And it's, you know, go give it a rewatch. What is it that she wanted to hide that was in there that she was so upset about? You know, she really was mad about it, wasn't she? All right, let's see. Becky Jones, member for 16 months. Do the sites monitor these people that strike you? No, they don't. Mrs. Discombobulated, I love your name. 30 jewels. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. Coffee, their weak point should be sent the clips. I mean, anybody could do that, I guess. William Allen, thanks for the 5. I'd pay to see a cage match of you versus Shizzy. Maybe he can ask to borrow his old helmet for it. Oh, he'll need it. He will need the helmet. Sheila, thanks for the 10 jewels. And the stats, thanks for the 10 jewels. Just Jackie, thanks for the 10 jewels. And James Aaron Smith, thanks for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. And Shoina, thanks for the jewels. Look at all these jewels. Fizbim, Co-Independent. You guys really like these things. And Carla, thank you so much. Mary, thanks for the 440 jewels. Appreciate that. Ralph sent some jewels. And BJ and Ziggy, too. Thank you for the 250. And BJ for the 30. Glad for Music sent 30 jewels. Appreciate that. And Loria, thanks for the 2 jewels. And Irish Lace sent 200. Jodell sent 800. Thank you. William O'Malley, thanks for the 5. One substance use causing legal issues is one of the markers of an addiction. So the likelihood that he's an addict is high. Yeah, bad puns are fun. Uh-huh. Amy, thanks for the jewels. And Katie, you too. Thanks for the 2 jewels. And Jules, thanks for the 2 jewels, Jules. James, thanks for the 200 jewels. Amy, thanks for the 10. And Crafty Girl, thanks for the 2 jewels. Amy, thanks for the 10 more. And William, thanks for the 5. Even if Gabe was wasted on alcohol, it would still be a violation of condition 5 or 7. No intoxicants to excess. If he isn't self-switching, she is. Or self-snitching. Yeah. Right. You're right. Because now he was so drunk he couldn't even stand up, and that's a violation of his parole too. Yep. B Rad for real became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. It's super weird here, but we do have a lot of fun. Smoking Cats member for 9 months. Rage Pig Battle. So funny. Elaine Matchin, thanks for the 10. No. Please don't compare Neil to Seal. It's insulting. We love our Neil here in Tasmania. He's a protected treasure. He is quite hilarious. Lisa Lee might smell like pee. Thanks for the 5. Just wait. Lisa's going to sue you for emotional distress for opening her email too many times and setting off her tracker. Should I go open it right now? Let's do it. Hold on. We'll see if she talks about it. Let's see if she mentions it. I'm going to open it like 5 or 6 times right now. She loves these trackers. They all love these stupid trackers. God, it's so stupid. All right, I have to search 2 Lees. There we go. All right, I'm opening up her final notice. Okay, now I'm going to close that one. I'm going to open up the other one, the next to final notice. And let's go back to the final notice again. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. I'm going to do this like 8,000 times. I'm just going to keep clicking back and forth. Open, close, open, close, open, close. How many times is that? Was anyone counting? That was at least 12, right? Like, I'm gonna do it really fast. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, open, open. Where's the other one? Oh, here's the first one. All right, we'll give that one some love too. We're just gonna keep opening them. She's gonna be like, what the hell? She opened my email like 200 times. Oh God. Okay, I'm bored with that now. Emmy says, can we say probation revocation? Yeah, well, that's what should happen. We'll see what actually happens. Jameson thinks of the 2. Well, Gabe would get a break from Fleesa in prison. That's true. He might want that. Debbie, thanks for the 10 jewels. Nanny, thanks for the 500 jewels. Jameson says, Mr. Coop's wife drives a big rig. Gabe married a big rig. So I might choose a prison over a marriage to Fleesa. Thanks for the 5, by the way. I can't imagine being married to her. It must be awful. No wonder he uses. Phyllis, thanks for the 2 jewels. And Amy, thanks for the 6. And Teresa Gross Cup, thanks for the 5. But Your Honor, I was only smelling it. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Different Magic 8-Ball, Megan. It's funny. Lisa Lee, might smell like pee, thanks for the 2. Wait, was that when Ray was there? I don't know if the dates line up, but I can't wait to see Ray excusing it. Lisa, thanks for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. Jameson, thanks for the 2s. Gabe went noodling. Dan Davis, thanks for being a member for 18 months. Don't do Coca-Cola. Do Mountain Dew of Pepsi instead. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Drugs make Fleesa look better to Gabe. Is he even looking anymore at this point? Lisa Lee might smell like pee, thanks to the 5. Looking at it, I think Ray was there at the same time. Was Ray buying 8 balls for Gabe? I think he might have, because, he just bought like 500, 200 memberships. 2012 Jameson, how many 8 balls is 200 memberships? It's like 1.5. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Gabe, don't try to snort while the white road lines. Dar Probus, thanks for the 2. I would need Coke too if I was married to Lisa. Auntie M, thanks for the 2. If Gaby's booger sugar daddy wanted to last, oh no. 2012 Jameson, thanks for the 2. Gabe does Coke suppository. He has sugar daddies. Oh, good Lord. You guys are actually making me read these. Auntie M, thanks for the 2. Gaby, back that thing up. Back it up. Julie, thanks for the 5. I checked, and a good quality ball is around 380 smackers. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's not cheap. Michael, thanks for the 10 jewels. Appreciate that. People Watcher, thanks for the 1,000 jewels. Debbie Brown, thanks for the 200. Appreciate that. Travis Borthwick, thanks for the 10. In the MC world, you get plenty of free snow and more, but I did that a lot and realized I was engaged to a stripper and quick cold turkey list left leg and just said F it in time to turn my life around. Oh, good for you. I'm glad you were able to do that. And honestly, today, I don't know how people are still taking the risk, because cocaine is not cocaine anymore. There's fentanyl and everything, and people are dying and dying very quickly. And it's scary. I can't believe, like, these days, I'm terrified. Like, kids make bad decisions, kids make dumb decisions. And I'm scared for all the kids in college in their experimental phase, because you experiment these days, you die. That's how scary it is. So I can't believe there are grown ass adults out there willing to take a risk on that. I just can't believe it. It's terrifying to me. Dawn, thanks for the 2. Tug will repo the garage cricket. Boy, I would like to have that garage cricket. Unlike a rat. Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. Tug, it was Diet Coke. That does not have the calories that regular Coke has. Yeah, it was diet. I'm a real mean 69. Thanks for the 200 jewels. Appreciate that. And McDeb 81. Thanks for the 450 jewels. And Jason brings the noise. Yeah, a few glasses of wine is so much worse than a few grams of snow. Duh. Thanks for the 5, by the way. Muppet Outdoors member for 4 months. Lisa is just a sweet, lovable walrus. Yep. She loves that name, by the way. Carolyn Angel, thanks for the 2 jewels. Maestro, thanks for the 2. Says money for a revitalizing massage. I appreciate that, because I need another one. Jameson, thanks for the 2. Megan, I'm making my songs. LOL. Oh, good. Lisa Lee might smell like pee. Thanks for the 5. Hey, Lisa says I have an H addiction. So welcome to the LACAC, Lisa Accused Substance Abuse Club. Muppet Outdoors, thanks for the 250 jewels. And woe is me, thanks for the 2. Thank you for the great laughs tonight. I needed it. Well, I'm glad that you had fun. South Florida Thrifter, thanks for the 2 jewels and the silver star. Appreciate that. And Jameson, thanks for the 2. Tug, email me a picture of the chair. Oh, did you see it up on the screen? I hope you got a screenshot. I hope you saw it. Sassy Mama C, I've been here a lot longer than this, near the Johnny Depp days. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you have been. That's true. Lisa Lee might smell like pee. Thanks for the 2. Video about you dropped on my channel today. What's your channel? Is it Lisa Lee Smells Like Pee? Well, that would make sense. Hold on. Hold on, I'm looking. I have to put a bookmark in it so I can watch it later. Oh my God, there it is. Okay, I will. Oh yeah, I saw that. It was very funny. I saw that. You must have sent that to my email, because I saw it. It was very funny. Sweet Pea Granny. I might play it on the way out, actually. We'll do that. We'll play it on the way out. Sweet Pea Granny, thanks for the 30 jewels. Appreciate that. And Huggy, thanks for the 2 jewels. And Ian's wife, thanks for the 2 jewels. Oh my God, I saw the craziest. Oh my gosh, you guys, there is the craziest documentary on Netflix right now. It's called Toxic Love Story. Oh my gosh, I thought we found, excuse me, I'm yawning, another Laura Owens. But it's even worse than you can imagine. The twist I did not see coming. You are going to have to watch it. So if you have not, I think it was on Netflix. Yeah. A Toxic Love Story. If you have not seen that, I think it's new on Netflix. Please go and watch it if you like true crime, twisty, turny stories. It is insane. It's about false pregnancy, false, and like a con artist, false police reports. But the twist and setting somebody up for jail sounds like what Lisa Lee is trying to do, actually. But the twist at the end is really amazing. I won't ruin it for you. Go watch it. Dark-eyed Cajun woman, thanks for the 1,000 jewels. I am the princess. Thank you for being a member for 9 whole months. I'm glad you like my sizzle burger suggestion. It's something my mom would make. Super easy and tasty. Yeah, and I made some coleslaw to go on top with some sliced green onions. It was really good. They were really good. The stats, thanks for the 10 jewels. Thanks Ian's wife for the 10 jewels. Airy Godmother, thanks for being a member for 18 months. Check the probation report. I think no intoxicating substances are included. Lisa Lee might smell like pee. Thanks for the 5. Have Tug help you set up an AI agent to open that email every 2 minutes. That would be funny. And Deborah Rurick, thanks for the 10 jewels. I appreciate that. Oh, we got to the end. And I didn't get to see your chats as they were coming in about the Netflix thing. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, oh my gosh, you guys. A Toxic Love Story is unreal. Watch it. And then let me know what you thought about it, because I was floored. I don't think things can like take me off guard anymore. I feel like I see every twist coming. I did not see what was coming in that one. Not at all. I can't believe I didn't either. Because looking back on it, you're like, oh yeah, that was obvious. It's really good. So go watch it if you don't have Netflix. Your super chat? I missed your super chat, Valor. Hold on. I thought I read it. I did. Didn't I? Hold on. Okay, I'm looking. I thought I remember reading it. This one? Oh, I did miss it. Oh my gosh. Valor, thanks for the 10. Thank you for letting me know. I love dropping comments like parabolic mics in your chat to see if Fleabag's reaction in her live streams. That's funny. I think I missed this one too. Karen Jones, thanks for the 5. Gabe changed poppy seed for powdered donuts. How did I miss those two? Huh. I hope I didn't miss any others. Sorry about that. Glad that you said something. I did not mean to. SF, thanks for the 5. Bacon Bears did a video on that Netflix video, I think. Oh, well, that tracks. I mean, she would, of course, be interested in that. Bacon Bears is great. We love her. Go sub to her, too. And make sure that you go visit the OLOP and you give her a subscribe, because she is getting towards 10,000, and that's a huge milestone. I'd like to see her get it, and I would love it if we could help her get there. All right, everybody, we are going to head out of here, and I think I will play for you Lisa Lee Might Smell Like Peas new video called Lisa Lee the Snow Queen. This is pretty funny. Hold on. Let me share this with you, and we'll just play this on our way out. Good night, everybody.
Lisa Lee, the big fat flea nose candy snow queen of absurdity. Send me your dollars. I'm catching a fox. Then somehow she's buying more rugs by the box. Rugs in the hallway, rugs floor. Every fundraiser somehow buys more. She says it's justice. She says trust me, but nobody knows what the hell it should be. Catch a fox, steal an umbrella, super shizzy nuts. What could be better? Lisa keeps talking, the story gets strange. The reason for money keeps starting to change. Then here comes Gabe, her prince of stank, marching beside her with questionable rank. Flowers start wilting, the neighbors all flee, while Gabe stands proudly beside the big flea. 1 rock for the kitchen, 2 for the hall, 3 more arriving because one by all. She swears every dollar is part of the fight, yet the living room showroom grows overnight. Today it's the fox, tomorrow it's court, next comes an umbrella emergency report. By Friday it's shitty and lawsuits galore. By Sunday she's fundraising 10 grand more. Where's the umbrella? Shizzy must pay. We need more donations. For what? Anyway, Lisa Lee, the big fat flea. No queen sailing on a grifting spree. Foxes and lawsuits and rugs by the ton. And somehow the fundraiser's never quite done. With Prince Gabe beside her, spreading the stank. Somebody please check the rug store bank.
Steve has called me a dumbass.